to the World of Thaylos as we begin the next chapter of our journey through this world. In our last episode, the combat dragged on for quite a bit, but they were able to discover plans held by the priest that there was some organization that was trying to kidnap people and sacrifice them, which gives a hint as to where the people of Gurney Bay might have been taken. During the ensuing time, Foluco has cast multiple shape wood spells in order to form his own ship.
And I used carpentry to make it float.
He is very proud of his accomplishments, but soon realizes that nobody in the party knows how to sail a ship.
Can't be hard, right? Point in direction and go. Right? Right, guys?
No.
Maybe.
Nobody knows how to steer this thing?
Not that easy.
Well, I guess we'll learn pretty quickly.
I'm sure I could figure something out. I mean, how hard can it be?
All right.
Maybe one of these...
All we gotta do is just pick a direction and go that way.
Maybe one of these hairless people will know what to do.
Brian, Brother Thomas, Jacob.
Right.
Well, Jacob is still sobering up. He has been... He was drunk the last time you encountered him. Okay. Brian, he is an innkeeper. He knows how to run a rudder and a tiller, but he doesn't know how to do any of the rigging.
Okay.
All right, I'm getting some feedback coming back through somebody's microphone. I'm hearing them
that might be mine.
back.
Might be mine. Hold on. Okay.
All right. You better now?
Yep.
All right.
How do you get that pretty butt?
So, you haven't even been able to cast off from the docks yet. You were planning on leaving in the morning, but then you realized that very few of you actually have been on a boat before. Mostly the people from Gurney Bay. And so, Brian, the innkeeper, knowing how to run a rudder, is able to actually steer the ship, but how to run up the sails and do the rigging, you've spent most of the day trying to figure that out.
I mean, if all else fails, maybe I can convince a narwhal or something to pull it.
Are you sure narwhals even exist in this ocean?
After
Sure.
after spending most of the day, there we go. Yeah. After spending most of the day trying to put the rigging up and getting the sails rigged, you are able to somewhat get both sails up, run up the mast about, part way, enough so that it starts to catch the wind and pull out into the ocean. So, in the twilight of the evening, the makeshift boat finally sails away from Gurney Bay.
Hopefully no encounters with that other ship we ran into.
The other ship is sitting silently out in the bay, and it has been there for several days while this boat was being put together. There is no visible movement from that boat. And so you can try and go closer to that boat to see what's on board, even though that boat is easily twice the size of the boat that you have. Or you can bypass it and make for Port Sheridan.
So we check that.
Bypass.
So what does everybody want to do?
Screw the big scary
Bypass.
boat.
What is
My vote is check it out.
What does Father Kearns and Brother Thomas say?
Well, Father Kearns has actually been rather silent, but he has been watching that boat for most of the day. And he's holding this strange relic in his hands, which looks like a ball bigger than the size of your fist. It made entirely of glass. And he's been staring at the boat and also staring down at the glass for most of the afternoon. And he hasn't really said anything.
I talked to Brother Thomas. Brother Thomas, what is that artifact that Father Kearns has?
Oh, that is a scrying glass. If you've not seen one of those before, it was mostly used to communicate with the other sanctuary fathers across the realm.
I spy with my scrying little eyes.
However, it has other uses that Father Kearns has not let on, because he's been using it all day, and I'm not sure what he's doing with it.
I go over to Brother Kearns and I say, I've seen one of those before.
He looks up at you momentarily, and his eyebrow raised, but he doesn't say anything. And then he motions for you to sit down next to him.
I do so.
So then he holds it over to you. He doesn't actually give it to you, but he actually holds it over so you can look into it. As if he's offering it. But he still doesn't say anything.
Oh, well, the one I saw, the guy was doing really impressive juggling with it. He was rolling it around his arm, made it look like it wasn't moving, or it was. I'm not any good at it myself, but
he actually pulls it back to his chest and looks at you somewhat horrified.
You look in it, you look
that
at it.
that's probably a good idea. I never got that juggling, but he was just.
And so Father Kearns finally speaks up in somewhat of a scratchy voice. You were among performers at one point.
I've done a bit of traveling in my life. Yes, I've seen some mighty fine entertainers.
Ah, I see. Well, let me tell you, this ball here is quite a bit more valuable than what was it? The word you said,
juggling. Yeah.
It's not something to throw around or balance upon one's head, I assure you.
I don't know. I mean, if you would have seen the crowds this guy could rake in, his was pretty valuable too.
Oh, that may be, but I've been looking for crowds. Speaking of crowds. In fact, why don't you look for yourself? And he holds it up and then pulls you over so that you're facing out into the bay toward the ship. And he says, look, through here at the ship beyond. Tell me what you see.
What kind of check?
Okay, there. I want you to let's see. I've got to get off of Pathfinder. Give me a spot check, Loosefang. By the way, Marcus, Samuel has decided that he is not sure if he has a new pet or a new friend, but it might be both.
There we go.
Loosefang, that's fantastic.
Nice.
Wow.
I got my looking eyes on.
All right. You have to sidestep a little bit before it comes into focus, but you look through and you can actually see what looks like a room inside of a room, and you're not really sure where it is, but then you actually, as you look around and you look at the crystal from different angles, you can actually see the different walls of the room, and it looks like a captain's cabin. You can see a table, a table laid out, and there are numerous sheaves of paper and maps on the table. And then on the walls, there is fishing netting and several cutlass blades that are hanging on the walls. But there is the thing that is noticeably absent is any passengers or crew. There is nobody on board.
Huh. Well, this is quite the thing you got here.
Is that supposed to make everybody disappear?
That's
Like-
it's. See, Father Kearns is looking rather concerned. He says that's what has been worrying me all day long. I have not seen a single soul aboard that ship, but I'm still hesitant to approach it.
Cool, then let's not.
Well, I mean, I'm all for checking it out. I think why not? We're always in the market for finding discovery. And if
Is,
this
uh,
if
is
this
the
little
ship
ball
following
is
us?
The ship is anchored out in the bay, and your current heading is taking you past it, toward just around south of it, about 50 leagues away. So you can turn course and you can go to the other ship if you want. It has been sitting there for several days, ever since the attack from the enforcer and his zealots.
Bigger ship?
sure seems
Sweet,
like a
bigger
mighty
ship.
big ship to sleep.
Haunted, maybe?
It is getting toward the evening. The sun is touching the western horizon. So
Well,
as
I mean,
your
would
course is
not
actually
try and
taking
sail.
you directly into the sun, and so it's hard to see what's out in front of you, but you can see off to the starboard of your ship.
Is that the right
Is this?
side?
Yes, the starboard is the right side of the ship as you're facing forward.
Okay.
Off to the starboard of your ship, this other ship is it's anchored out in the bay. And it's just sitting there, and so you're apprehensive, but Father Kearns is fairly certain there isn't a living soul on.
I say we go check it out because one, it's getting late, and judging by how long it took us to get these sails down about halfway, none of us are that expert sailing, and I don't think our chances of sailing are.
Hey, I just built it. Doesn't mean I know how to sail it.
Well, that's apparent.
Oh,
Well, I'm all for whatever Mira's thinking.
Sure. Whatever she says.
can you stop eating your ice cream for just long enough, Mira?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry, I'm teasing you.
Wait, where's her name? She's nameless.
Oh
Poor
no, you
Mira.
guys can't see her name again? All right.
She's nameless and lifeless.
Oh,
I'm dead.
welcome
There.
to the channel, person. Thank you
There,
for joining
fixed.
us.
I don't know why that keeps happening. I save it. I really do.
It's because I'm special, that's why.
Oh.
So weird.
Oh wait, nope.
Anyways, what do you think, Mira?
Can someone give me a summary of what happened? I was busy doing something.
Okay.
Apparently there's no one on the
Essentially,
ship.
Father Kearns has been looking through this glass ball for most of the afternoon, and he admitted to Loosefang that he has been actually looking into the ship that's out on the bay, and he has been looking to see if there's anybody on board, and hasn't seen anybody on board. And so he's apprehensive, but he thinks that the ship is deserted.
Ooh, surprise! It's not a ship; it's a creature.
It eats us. The end.
Oh, you
Oh,
guys
boy.
watched. You guys did watch Pirates of the Caribbean 4, did you not?
No.
I was
Yeah, I did.
That's the carnivore ship.
I was thinking of that kid's horror
Is
movie
it,
where an old
Wait.
guy lives in a house that's actually alive.
Oh yes,
That
Monster
animated
House.
one.
Monster House. That's
Monster
right.
House,
I
That's
thought
right.
I thought Pirates of the Caribbean 4 was just like the Blackbeard one.
That was
Oh,
3.
no,
No, that's
Wait,
what
there's
I was
a
thinking.
fourth?
Monster House eats everyone.
Yes.
Wait, what's its name?
Yeah, no wait. I
It's
thought the one before. I thought the one before Blackbeard was the one about the Flying Dutchman.
oh, you know what? You're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about the Flying Dutchman. Oh yeah.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no. I'm talking about the most recent one, where there was
Anyway.
the Spanish captain was the bad guy, and he was following Jack and trying to get him, and his ship
that one.
his ship actually opened up like this giant
I
jaws and chomped on ships.
I don't think that
Oh,
one's
yeah.
out yet.
Oh,
I
that's
thought
been.
that one
should
was
go.
out. 'cause
Yeah,
that
that's
one
Pirates of
ran
the
out,
Caribbean
like,
5,
last summer.
Dead Men Tell No Tells. That one's not out yet.
Oh yeah.
That's number
I thought
6.
that one was out.
No, that's number 5, and it's not out yet.
Wait a
I thought
minute.
that one was out because
Is it?
I saw that
I've
one
seen
last
it.
summer.
I guarantee I've
I
seen
saw
it.
that one. Yeah, I saw that one last summer in theaters.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I think.
Yeah, they were looking for
Marcus, let
the
me talk.
Trident. Sorry.
Yeah, they were
Oh!
looking for Poseidon's trident. That's right.
I
Oh,
think we should go
I
check
have
the
seen
ship
it.
out.
I guess it just
Stop.
wasn't memorable enough.
Hey,
Mira's trying
Mara
to
was
say
kinda
something.
talking.
Yeah, shut up.
We need to turn you up, Mira. You're very quiet.
Sorry. I mean, I have a bad habit of talking over people, so I get very hesitant sometimes to do it, even though when I'm supposed to.
Oh, same. Same.
But yeah, I think we should go investigate this ship because I trust Father Kearns and I trust if he says it's abandoned.
Well, he thinks it is because he hasn't been able to see anybody on board.
Salazar
Well,
ship.
yeah, let's go rummage
Hmm.
around, see if we can see anyone. If not, let's take that boat.
Okay,
What do you guys say?
but
Y'all already know my vote.
I'm done with whatever Mira wants.
Okay.
okay.
So you give the order to Brian, who turns the tiller and directs the ship over to the larger frigate that's sitting in the bay. After about 20 minutes of coasting across the wind, you're able to pull up alongside the boat until you realize that the sails are still up and you're actually going to go past the boat. And so
Oh,
the group of you try and scramble up the mast and try and take the sails down so that the ship will actually stop.
oh, hold on.
Oops.
Let me.
What's up?
Do I need to make a check for that?
I'm sorry. What are you trying to do?
I was gonna do a climb check.
So you're actually you're climbing up the mast.
Yeah,
I got you.
Do a climb check.
So yeah, who's climbing up the mast to try and take the sails down?
Well, Sir Squeaks
Marcus,
is
you're not
already...
going to get up like that.
Sir Squeaks
Oh,
is
no.
up there, but I don't think he knows how to do stuff with masts. He'll probably just chew through them. We don't
Like
want.
the dog he is.
No.
Oh, not a very good boy.
I guess I'll climb up. I'll try and climb up there too to see if I can.
Well, Marcus, you made it. You made it higher this time. You're actually able to grab onto the rigging, and you're about a quarter way up the mast. Anybody else? Yeah, you're starting to sail away from the ship now.
Wait. Oh, we're trying to climb. Oh.
You're trying to take the sails down before you sail away from the other ship that you've come up alongside.
Is she gonna try?
You know, that's a good idea. I forgot that I'm control. Do.
Eh?
Sheik, we need you here, Sheik. Gotta do the Sheiky Sheik thing. Sir Squeaks, you don't need to climb. You can fly.
What?
But it's
Yeah, can you just fly up there on Sir Squeak?
No.
I mean, he could bring one person up. He can carry one person.
You can
Well,
carry me.
Yeah, do that.
So have Sir Squeaks do a strength check and then a fly check.
There's a fly check.
There's a
Please
fly
don't let
skill.
this, Please don't let this be like last time where we were just rolled.
There is
no,
no
I'm not
fly
gonna jinx it.
skill.
I'm not gonna jinx
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
There is
You did
no
already jinx
fly
it.
skill. I
You
am
you
sorry.
guys believe in so much superstition. My goodness.
Okay, so there
I
is no
do.
fly skill. I'm sorry to say that.
Oh, is that just a Pathfinder
Yes,
thing?
that is.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Yeah, it happens. You need to switch from Pathfinder to your own.
Yeah, you're right. I do. So my bad.
It's just hard
Yeah,
it's just-
and it's based off of weight, I believe, not strength. And it's
Yep.
his size to weight, not strength to weight.
Well, Sir Squeaks is size large, and who is he carrying?
I don't know.
Me.
Almira.
Ah.
Mira,
Well, Mira, you're the lightest out of the bunch, and so that would 13 would certainly do it.
Okay.
I'm small.
Okay. Now,
Sir Squeak
here's
drops
the next
off of his
question,
purchase
Mira.
and
Are you
goes
afraid
to...
of heights?
IRL or in D&D?
Your character, Mira,
The only one that matters?
not Xena. Mira.
I was gonna say, I'm terrified of heights. I will never go on a roller coaster again.
Sir
All right,
Barkable
so-
leaps off of the crow's nest, dashes downwards, and perches his feet, his claws, his paws on Mira and becomes her cape as he waits for her to be ready to
Oh wow.
go up. I mean, he's massive, so he's basically hugging her, and she just disappeared.
But yeah, go
So,
ahead. Mira is
How are you with the survival skill, Mira? Because you need to untie some knots.
Oh, boy.
I'll survival check for you.
Let me do a survival check, I guess, because I climbed up halfway.
Yep. Very nice, Mira. Okay. Mira stands up on the boom, the cross boom, and undoes the knot and weighs down at everybody as the sheet of the sail falls down, completely loose from the ropes. And she says, "I'm not sure how we're going to get it back up, but that one's down."
Wait. We probably should have designed this differently. You know those Japanese ships which kind of are like blinds? You kind of just like pull
Oh yeah.
2 strings and the entire mast just goes up in one quick go. You just let
That's what
go
we
of-
should do.
Yeah, I think I could pull up a picture of it. They're
Okay.
really cool.
So
But
Brian is
back
now
to-
struggling with the tiller, trying to kind of go around the ship and trying to stay close enough to it without actually colliding with it. You still have one sail that is up, but you have slowed considerably.
Yeah. Here, this is what it is, or the one
How
I'm
far
thinking.
away are we?
So you're about you're within 50 feet.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, that's
I'm
So,
gonna try
so
and-
that's
I'm
the
not
kind of
getting
ship.
this knot. Anybody else want to try?
So that's what I was imagining, because you know you
I see
basically just
that.
pull one rope and the entire mast just goes up. I
I
mean,
see
it was
that.
brilliant when they designed it.
Is-
Anyway,
So Marcus is having some trouble. Anybody want to go and help him out? Sheik is going to try and climb up next to Marcus and see if he can help him.
I'll try a climb check.
Oh, Luca.
Climb. Nope. I am not
Nope.
good at climbing.
I'm afraid not. So,
Am I still being held up by Sir Squeaks?
well, you can descend now, or you can climb down. And that's going to be easy because you just slide down the mast
Like a fireman.
like a fireman's pole. Yay! There,
Hey,
Loose
so-
Fang finally succeeds
There we
in
go.
getting up. Okay, so Marcus and Loose Fang together. Why don't you both give me survival checks and see if you can untie? Because these knots are just Oh, Loose Fang, my goodness. Okay,
Okay.
so you know what? I've discovered something. When the rest of the group is rolling badly, we just need Loose Fang here, and he takes care of it.
I got a 1 on my climb check. Is that enough to come down?
No, it is not.
Well,
why
I mean,
did
it
you
is
jinx
a way to come down.
It
Why did
is,
you
in
jinx
fact, it is
Not
a way to
control.
come down. It is a way to come down, but you're going down 15 feet, free fall.
Yeah, let's not.
So
Here.
Father Kearns actually reaches out to try and grab you as you come down, and you both topple into an awkward pile on top of each other.
Oops.
Oh,
Sorry, Father.
I should have done that earlier. Ugh.
Well, you finally warmed up to it. You got it.
You might want to check chat.
The sales are down. Let's see, checking chat.
He wants to be helpful.
He's trying his
Back.
best.
Oh no! Oh
What
no!
the heck?
So Sir Squeaks is gradually undoing all of the rigging from the masts because he thinks he's being helpful. Meanwhile, with the decaying speed in the ship, Ryan is able to steer the ship over far enough so that you are within 15 to 20 feet of the other ship. The side of the ship looms up above you. It is a good 15 or 20 feet above you, so it's almost a 45-degree angle from where you're standing up to the ridge of this frigate.
Is it gonna be on the starboard side?
You are on the port side of this ship.
Oh, port side. Okay.
So it's the port side up against the port side, but you're between 15 and 20 feet apart, so you're going to need to bridge the distance somehow.
I could always use another wood shape and like make a wooden plank sprout from our ship into their ship.
That's possible, but how far does it reach?
Wood shape? Wood shape reaches stuff.
Stuff.
Yes, give me a second. It's instantaneous with one touched piece of the wood. 10 cubic feet plus 1 cubic feet per level, so 14 feet.
Not enough.
Hmm.
It's
We
almost
have a
enough,
rope.
but see, if you do the trigonometry, you've got a 15 foot by 15 foot at minimum, and then so a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Do the Pythagorean theorem, and it's going to come out to about 19, 20 feet that you need.
Oh. Well, we have bows and arrows, and we also have rope.
You also
Try
have
that.
you have a bat that can carry a rope.
True.
All right.
wanna-
So if actually Sheik is rather excited by this, and he begins tying several ropes to several of his arrows and says, "Stand back. Let me see if I can do this."
Better sheik tying knots
Alright.
than Marcus. Marcus is terrible at tying knots.
So Sheik.
Hey, I'm still
Sheik-
here.
Sheik draws back on his bow and takes a shot at a 45-degree angle, trying to get it over the ridge of the boat.
Oh, is it on the port side? I thought it was on the starboard side.
It's port to port at this point. So your boat is facing to the aft of the other boat.
Port.
Yep. So Sheik, his first arrow thunks into the side of the boat and actually sticks there, but not high enough to make a difference. So he's going to try his second one. And the second one flies true, sails over the edge of the boat and embeds itself into the deck. He tests the rope, and it holds rather strong. So he says, "Okay," and he hands the third arrow over to you, Marcus, and he says, "Okay, now let's get a second rope on there, and then we can pull over and go side to side on the boats."
Okay.
So if Marcus, if you could give me a ranged attack.
Mm-hmm.
That is also good enough. Well
Good
done. The two
enough.
archers
Good
have
enough.
rigged 2 ropes to the edge of the boat, and the two of you together begin tugging on the ropes, and then you realize that you're trying to move a very large object, and so they call for a bunch of other people to come and help. So Sheik braces his feet against the side of the boat and says, "Okay, everybody help me pull the ropes." I need strength checks from everyone that's planning on helping. What are you laughing at?
Sir Squeak.
What's he doing?
He's just going over to grab rope.
What if I have paws and not hands?
That works too.
Ugh,
Mira, my goodness.
really?
So it's Sir Squeaks and Mira are the ones who are doing most of the work.
And Faluco. Faluco got a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's decent. You're right. So after about 10 minutes of strenuous work, you are able to pull both boats up against each other until you hear the clack of wood on wood, and the boats are secured one against the other.
Cool.
Nice.
How do we keep them from floating apart?
It is now night.
Because we don't have an anchor. They kind of do.
No, you don't.
What shape? Let's make some stairs on this turd.
So you're actually are you going to fuse them together? That's going to be rather awkward. It's not going to be very seaworthy.
Maybe I pass the idea on to the others.
Good.
I would say let's stick with a bunch of heavy rope.
Okay.
Heavy rope and some good knots.
Okay? So you guys are going to tie some ropes up to the edge of the boat?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Several ropes. Yes?
Actually, before that, I'm gonna go over to. Oh, what's my character doing? I'm gonna go over to Brother Thomas and say, Brother Thomas,
The
I
freak?
think both Samuel and Layla need to be protected because this seems like it might be really rather dangerous.
Yeah. Brother Thomas is not listening to you at the moment. He is staring at something that is
Okay.
moving over the edges of the boat. There are several floating balls of glowing light that are coming up and over the dock, over the deck of the boat. And they are simply floating almost aimlessly.
Are they fireflies?
Nope, they're too big to be fireflies.
Can
anyone check?
Okay? So, yes. Okay, Marcus, you're the one that had the presence of mind. Okay. Marcus, these definitely are arcane in nature, but they are also a natural phenomenon.
Nature check 22.
From what you understand, Marcus, as these globes float over your head, you understand that these are sea wisps.
Oh.
They are balls of glowing light that are made out of pure arcane energy, and they manifest themselves in these floating balls that seem to float aimlessly.
I go to pet one.
And you're going to reach out and touch it?
I'm gonna pet one.
Okay. Give me a touch melee. A melee touch attack.
That might not be a good idea.
I pet it.
Go ahead.
That might not be a good idea.
Okay. You reach out your paw. It actually is higher in the air, so you actually have to come over onto the connecting deck and stand up on it so that you can reach up high enough to touch it. As soon as you do so,
That might not be a good idea.
as soon as you do so, Foluco, you feel energy coursing through your fingers, which grows in intensity quickly and feels like electricity, and your muscles begin to seize up and you fall over and you begin twitching.
As I'm twitching, I say, I think it likes me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Foluco, you have taken 6 points of electricity damage.
Oh no.
Whoa.
So I'm at
You're
16 now.
Shocking.
Insert Mira's face palm.
What's shocking?
Well,
All right.
I'm gonna let the rest of the group know at this point that these are sea wisps, and they're probably best to be left alone. I'm not sure if we should follow them or whatnot.
Okay, so Foluco, to your astonishment, that the grouping that you were reached up and touched actually stops and begins hovering above your head.
Oh, they like me.
They've come to finish you off. That's what's up.
Oh, looks like they're going off. I don't know where they're heading.
Bye.
Bye, friends.
Bye. Bye.
Am I still on the ground?
Yeah, you're still on the ground, and in fact, it looks like they're descending upon you.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Marcus,
Oh.
as much as these guys are cool and adorable, can you pull me away from them?
I'm gonna pull a strength check.
Yep, go ahead.
Hold on. Please roll a good die this time.
Okay,
Yay.
Marcus, you dive under the floating orbs and pull Foluco to safety just as these wisps come down onto the deck. As you pull them away, the wisps actually follow and begin coming towards you.
No, they like me too much. Am I still on the ground?
No, you're staggered, but you're not stunned. So
Okay.
you're kind of you move at half speed and your fingers are still trembling, but it is following you now.
Help.
So Father Kearns actually sees what's going on, and he rushes over to the other side, and he begins. He actually says straight out, "Okay, don't touch it! Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
Too late.
Let it go!
Too late, I pet it.
Wait! You touched it, didn't you?
I touched it.
All
I
right."
told you not to touch it, Fuluko. I yelled at you not to touch it.
So Father Kearns actually comes over to you, Foluka, and he says, I'm really sorry, but then he takes both hands and shoves you toward the water.
Ah!
So make a reflex saving throw unless you are willing to let him do it. Okay, yep, you were able to dodge out of the way before he was able to get you off the side of the boat.
What is up with you? Ah!
And he
What's going
says,
on?
no, you've got to get in the water. I hope you can swim because that's the only way they're going to leave you alone.
I take one glance at it and then like at the water and then glance back and I'm like, ah.
So you jump?
Jump.
All right, give me a swim check. Oh no!
Ah.
You are wearing heavy bone armor, and you're trying to swim. I'm afraid
Squeaks.
that's not good enough.
Help me, Squeaks.
Okay, so he actually disappears under the waves, and you can see him struggling, trying to stay above the water and not doing well.
Who, Squeaks?
So, no, you.
Oh.
I'm telling that to the rest of the party. Meanwhile, Father Kearns ducks down while the wisps go over his head, and they come over to where you are and sit there for just a moment before beginning to drift away.
Okay.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Okay.
So,
I was
is Sir
trying to.
Squeaks, is he going to try and grab you and haul you up?
Yes.
That's not enough.
Uh,
Okay. Feluco, give me a fortitude saving throw.
Oh boy.
Sorry if you already said this, but how far down is he? How the surface of the water beside the boat?
His paws are still above the water, but his head is not.
No, but like how far down from the side of the ship? Like,
Oh, that's
Is he-
well, okay. The
like, is
edge
he
of the
10
ship
feet
from
down?
the surface of the water to the top of the edge of the ship, it's 6 or 7 feet.
Is it too long for my crook to reach down?
Nope, you could reach your crook down. Yes.
I will reach down with the hook part down towards him.
Okay. Now, Feluco, your head is under the water, so you don't know it's there.
Fishing.
So you're going to try and grab at anything you can get. Okay, you're not drowning yet, but you will start drowning soon, unless you can get your head above the water. So, Feluco, I want you to give me a reflex, and then Loose Fang, I want you to give me a strength check. Whoa, nice.
it's the same as before.
All right, Loose Fang. His paw grabs the crook of your staff and yanks hard. So you are actually thrown off balance. Give me a reflex saving throw.
I have something.
Okay. Sheik is seeing what's happening here, and he's coming up to try and help you. So you
Wasn't
are
the
able
one
to.
holding the rope?
I'm holding the staff that Loose Fang shoved into the
Well,
water.
he actually lets go of the rope, and so the the boat might start drifting here, but he thinks Feluco is a little more important. Okay, so Loose Fang, you are able to maintain your balance, and you feel some arms around you trying to stabilize you as Sheik comes up and helps out. So, Sheik and Loose Fang, give me another strength check. Uh-oh.
Loose Fang got a natural 26. Oh.
That was on his reflex.
Okay.
Okay, Feluco, you are still under the water. They're not able to lift you. Your bone armor is pretty heavy. Give me another fortitude saving throw. Okay, you're still not drowning yet. You're getting lucky.
Do we do another?
Yep, give me another strength check.
Me?
Loose Fang and Sheik.
I just barely did a reflex saving throw to try to help grab the staff.
Ah,
What's going on?
Well, I'm drowning.
oh my gosh. Okay, Marcus. you may be able to pull these guys out for here because they're just not doing very well.
Okay.
All right. So, Feluco, give me one more fortitude saving throw. You're lucky. All right. So, your head breaks the surface of the water and you gasp for breath. As the three, Loose Fang, Marcus, and Sheik, are tugging on the staff that you're holding onto for dear life. Okay. All right, that is good. Loose Fang, can you give me one more strength? All right. Well, Sheik hasn't been very much help, but between the two of you, you are able to lift him up high enough that he can grab the edge of the boat and haul himself over the edge.
I don't have to do a climb check, do I?
No, because they are helping you.
Okay. As
Lucky-
I flop
lucky.
over the edge of the boat, I look up at all of them and I say, "Don't touch the glowy things." And that is the last time I will ever go swimming.
Well,
I run
at
over to
least
try to grab the rope that's flying away.
Well, it's not flying away. It's just, but it is slowly sliding away. And yes, you are able to grab it. And she
Okay.
grabs the other, and you're able to secure the boat once again.
Am I
Alright, we wanna
recovered
tie
enough
this
where I can
around
help them
something.
out?
I'm sorry, what was that, Foluco?
Have
Go,
I?
yeah, go ahead, Marcus. Give me a survival so you can tie it.
Okay.
Am I all there enough where I can like know that it's slipping away and I should probably go help?
You are actually in a some state of semi-panic at this point, Foluco, and you're just trying to sit down and recover from nearly drowning. Okay, Marcus, you are able to wrap it around the edge of the boat and secure it. All right, and Sheik is going to try and do the same thing to try and tie it off. Do. Okay. Congratulations, the boat is now secure and you have a very dripping wet wolf who is trembling and panting, trying to make sure that he's still alive.
Let's maybe think before we touch glowing light time.
But it was pretty. Now that I think about it, I haven't had much luck with strange creatures. I ate a gelatinous cube. There was that one time with that one thing.
Well, speaking of gelatinous cube, what the heck is that?
It looked like something tasty. I'm sorry. How was I supposed to know it was gonna turn my eyes pale?
I think we got you out of the water just in time.
Why? I turn around. I don't see anything.
I said we get on the other boat, the bigger.
Oh.
So, Marcus, now, can you tell him what you see? It looks like a dolphin.
It does, but it's green. I don't know what it is.
As I look over between the two sides of the boat, I'm like, I don't see anything.
It is dark.
Oh well. Can I stand up now?
Yes. All right.
Have they tied the boat off?
The boat
Yes,
is
we
tied
did.
off, and you are next to the larger
I'm just
frigate.
gonna take a decline.
So, all right. If you want to climb up the ropes, or you can try and climb up the side of the ship. Who is going to go aboard? Father
am.
Kearns and Brother Thomas are in agreement that they think that they should stay here with the children.
I agree.
I will go aboard.
Okay? So that's Loose Fang, you're going aboard?
Yep.
I look over at Mira with the questioning gaze.
I'll come.
Me too, then I pipe up.
Is there
Okay.
anybody else? Well,
But I swear, if
so
I
it looks
fall in
like
the water
everybody
one
else
more
is
time,
going.
Just say that again, Marcus.
I said it looks like everybody else is going, so I'll come along.
All right. So yes, and Sheik thinks that he will come too. In fact, he's rather excited about this. Of everybody on board, he's the only one that hasn't been apprehensive. He wants to see what's on board.
I did too.
So, Renji, do you want to come with?
Yes.
Okay, everybody that wants to go aboard, we need to get. You need to climb, and your climb needs to be a 14 or better. So,
Okay.
I already did a
Loose Fang.
climb check.
No. Wow.
I got a 21 for my climb check.
I saw that. Marcus, you have clambered aboard rather easily.
as I attempt to climb, I fall back on my back. Can Sir Squeaks lift me up onto the other ship?
Sheik also clambers aboard. So, and Renji
just
goes up
barely.
easily. Okay, so Foluco and Mira and Loose Fang are still left.
Squeak's taxi
I look-
service?
I look at them and just say stay.
Stay?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I just take 20 to get up.
And I don't want to do an intimidate check to be sure.
Oh, you're gonna intimidate who?
Looking at down,
But at who?
just at the down direction to them.
Okay, I'm not sure who you are trying to intimidate.
Me, Mira, and Loosefang.
Yeah. Looking
Ah.
down. Looking
So-
down, not.
So you want them to stay, and so you just want Marcus and Sheik and Renji aboard?
Just who did not hold. They just say
I'm ignoring.
to be safe.
All right. Well,
Say sorry.
so do you guys agree with that?
Nope.
I mean, no, I don't agree because you guys aren't the brighter.
Whoa.
Oh, burn!
Okay, guys.
But if you insist, I'll stay put.
What did you say, Mira?
She said she doesn't agree, but then Renji growled at her and she said, "Insist, I'll stay put."
I hide behind the
Alright.
mask. Clearly intimidated.
Wow.
Well, I would actually want to agree to have Mira come with us because we do need a healer, and there's already a healer on the boat, Brother Thomas.
And Father Kearns.
Brother Kearns can heal.
In fact, he trained her.
Yeah. If anything, he's better at it than me.
No, I mean like with me, Renji, and Sheik. We're gonna need a healer if we're gonna be going aboard that ship.
Not Maya, the older one.
Oh.
Yeah. The one with the better healing is always better on ships, you know.
So is there anything we
Will
can
you
do
go?
against today? Check.
Well, obviously I can't climb or swim, so I'm just gonna stay put.
Okay. Okay. And what about you, Loose Fang? Are you going to try
What do I need to roll?
a 14 or better on climb?
I'm gonna try again, but if it doesn't work out, I'm staying.
I climb up.
I lightly place a paw on Mira and say it's alright. Some of us can't climb. That's okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm not going.
So, Loose Fang, you did join them. Okay, let's bring everybody over there that was able to climb up.
I think making a boat was a bad decision.
Why do you
Oh,
say
yeah.
that?
I pout.
No, it wasn't a bad decision. You did a good job. It just doesn't really hold the purpose, you know?
It's a good boat,
Alright.
though! It's a good boat.
Okay, can you guys see that?
Yeah. Ish.
So hold
I'm
on for a
currently
second.
on bio break.
Who's on bio break?
No,
Marcus.
we cannot see because we only see the black space.
All right, so just a second.
Just a
I'll
black
just do my
square.
cookie dough.
Hey, so you know that moment when you, like, bring food to your desk and you intend to eat it, and, like, 2 minutes later you wonder where it went? And it's only, like, a moment after wondering where it went that you realize that you actually did eat it and you forgot about it?
Wow.
That happens. That is the story of my freaking life. Only exchange desk for bed because sometimes I do sit on my bed and eat food.
Like, I had brought an apple fritter in here, and, like, a moment ago I was like, where'd it go? And I'm like, oh yeah, I ate it.
I do that with candy bars. I'm like, where's my candy bar? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I ate it. I'm a pig.
I ate it. Oh.
I made
you a bowl,
and then I ate it.
I'm that way with my drinks. I forget that they're.
So we still can't see anything. Or is that
Yeah,
intentional for
I'm
those?
trying to bring it up. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Sir
Okay.
Squeaks. He's
There is the ship looks pretty abandoned. Oh, Sir Squeaks, is he flying back?
No, he was never up there.
I thought he came with you.
Nope.
Never mind. All
He
right.
may be chivalrous, but he's not that friendly.
All right. So this ship is quite a bit bigger than the boat that you just left. All right. As Father Kearns indicated, you look around and you do not see any living soul on board. However,
Any living
This-
soul.
well, that's true. Don't don't infer
You're
anything from
like,
that.
Ha! You confirmed it!
Don't infer anything from that.
I'm going to. Sorry.
But at any rate, what you do
Ghostbusters!
what you do see in the dim light is that this ship is rigged properly, and even though the sails are down, the rigging and the ropes and pulleys are all in place, and so you can see that it would be a simple matter to raise the sails by simply pulling down on the ropes and then tying them off on the rigging.
I say,
So
I don't
what?
say just do a ship check to like make sure no one is alive.
So you want to go around and make sure nobody's alive?
Yes.
Search check.
Yep. So you can search around. So just a minute. Where are you going to search?
I just say it, not
Oh, so you're actually asking.
loud.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me get stuff. Do-do. All right. So I need everyone. First, give me spot checks using. Let's see. Do all of you have the scent ability? No, just Marcus and Loose Fang. So I need you guys to give me spot checks by scent.
Spot checks by scent. I did get a 21 on a spot check.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's 10 plus 9?
21.
21.
21.
All right. So, Marcus, you can actually smell a hint of decay on this ship.
Ew.
Like something was alive on this ship, but died, and there is a smell of decay.
Let everybody know. Hey, this smells dead. The ship smells dead.
Okay, what does everybody say to that?
I just say
Ew.
okay.
I guess I can't quite smell it, but I do pick up. Yes.
All right. So, are you going to search around?
Well, as long as we're all here.
Do we just
Might as
make
well
a
try.
search check?
Yeah. Well, okay. If you're going to move around, let's move around kind of slowly.
Okay.
Just a second. I've got one more thing to place.
Please. I don't want to say stuff this time.
All right. Okay. So you guys are doing what? Oh, you're doing search checks. Okay. Okay, Marcus. In the immediate area, you can see that there is a To the south, there is an upper deck that is accessed by a set of stairs to the south. And you can see that right in front of you is the main rigging crank to raise and lower the anchor.
Hmm.
There and below you on the deck, there is a grate that is open into the cargo hold, but you're not sure what's down there. It's pretty dark.
I'm gonna do a strength check to see if I can break it to see what I can find down
You're
there.
gonna break through the grating. It's made of wood, so you're gonna have to hit pretty hard.
Okay.
All right. Using all your strength, you pound both fists down onto the wooden grate, and ow, that really hurt. You realize that the wooden slats in the grating are each at least an inch thick of solid wood. It's going to take
All right.
more than just you to break through it. You're going to probably need a hatchet or an axe.
Okay. How about what's the one that we tried earlier? Pick lock or open lock.
Okay. The grating is not is not a door or something that opens. It is merely an opening for air and light to get down into the cargo bay.
Okay.
So there are no hinges that you can see.
All right. Well.
All right, I need everyone to give me a listen check. Everyone on board, give me a listen check.
So not me. Got it.
No, everyone that's on board here.
Got it.
Okay. All right, Loose Fang, Marcus, okay, Renji, and then Sheik is also going to do a listen check. I like this music track. It's pretty cool.
Well, I have my thing muted because I don't have headphones in, so I don't want to.
Oh, I see. I see. All right. This time, Loose Fang and Marcus, to the south, on that upper deck to the south, you can hear what sounds like, but it's not the creaking of a ship that is on the waves. There, it is actually a lighter and higher pitched creaking, like something else is like wood, but you're not sure.
Something sounds like it might be up.
Yep.
So, the rest of the ship is yours to explore if you wish.
Okay.
So far, it doesn't look very promising.
I want to say stay together.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Okay, do we want to explore up here? Oh, come on. Up on the upper level?
I'm good with that, and I agree we should stick together.
What the heck?
So Sheik is actually going to fall. He is rather curious, and he's looking up the stairs, but he's not going to go up unless you're going up with him.
Okay. Hold on, my screen just froze. What the heck? That's weird.
Okay, Loose Fang, you climb up the stairs, and you see.
Gosh dang it. I hate my internet.
Is it doing weird things for you?
Yeah, my computer's just freezing up.
Okay.
Reboot your PC then.
Loose Fang, as you climb up to the upper deck, you see there is a low wall that it looks like it's made for holding crates and things in place, but you can easily look over, and sitting inside this space is a humanoid skeleton, completely dry. Looks like it has been there for some time.
Looks like we've got a skeleton here, fellas.
Hmm.
Be on your toes.
Uh,
Though it does
the,
look old.
the smell of decay might be coming from this, but it doesn't seem like it would be the only place it's coming from. There's more to the south, and you can definitely hear the creaking now.
Huh. Can we pinpoint where the creek is?
To the south, in the darkness, you can only hear what's going on to the south. You do not see. Okay, to the south, you can see that there are these low walls that were made for securing cargo, and then the upper deck continues on into the darkness, and you can't see further south than that.
Hmm.
Sheik leans over and looks down into the porthole that leads into the cargo bay, and he says, it's really dark down there, and I can hear, it sounds like it sounds like the ship is taking on a bit of water, but it seems stable.
I say let's make a light.
Can I examine the skeleton, or is it
Yes.
just bones, or is there anything with it?
No, it's definitely just bones. It looks
Can
like
we
it's either decayed away or it's been picked clean. You're not sure which.
Do have the thing clothes or clothes stuff?
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying, Reggie.
I mean, do have like some parts of clothing on?
So Sheik actually pulls his head back up from the porthole down into the bay, and he says, "No, it's too dark down there. I can't tell."
Okay, sorry, I'll get back on in a second. My
The
computer's
skeleton does
freezing.
not have clothing on its body. No.
BRB, I'm gonna put my leftover ice.
I want some ice cream.
I know, I have the Toll House cookie dough ice cream.
Oh, you're killing me, Mira.
It's so good.
You're not killing me
went to the
because
gas
I don't eat ice
station.
cream.
I
Oh,
went
well,
to the
that's
gas
okay.
station
Then that's
and
fine.
They had it there, and it was so good. I was like, I can't. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek, want to know something
Sorry.
delicious?
What is that?
Stroopwafel.
Oh, stroopwafel. Yes,
You did try them?
I have tried it before. Yes,
So yeah, they're tasty.
very tasty.
Why is my computer freezing?
Just restart your PC. Reboot your PC.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to restart it. Well, I don't have a PC. I have a laptop. That's what I'm working with right now.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm trying to turn
the four of you can hear the creaking sounds to the south. They are
And I'm back.
the creaking sounds to the south are still they're moving. They're in a different location. They're more off to the southwest.
Okay, I'm gonna make a fire.
Are you going to try and build a fire?
Yeah, like
On the ship?
I mean a stick of fire.
You're going to build a fire on a wooden ship.
No, I mean like torch.
Oh, you want to? Oh, you okay? Well,
You're gonna need like a fire pit or something for that, right?
all right, Loose Fang.
No,
As you go further south, you see what looks to be the wall of a cabin of sorts, and over here in this area is an open doorway.
Why is my computer? It's stuck. My computer's frozen.
Oh,
It won't even turn off.
oh wow! You may have to hard reboot it.
Hard to
You know how to
reboot.
do that?
I'm press it. Just hold down the power button.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, but it's not doing anything.
Whoa.
Wow.
So yeah, it is stuck. There we
It's
go.
locked. It's
It
locked
just-
up. Oh, did it do it?
Yep, it just turned off.
Okay.
So let's see if I can turn it back on again. Get everything
So
all loaded back up.
Loose Fang, you can barely see into the doorway of this cabin area.
Wow. Dang, my internet is crap.
All right. So Sheik
What do you
actually
like?
goes back to the edge of the boat and calls down to Foluco.
Hmm.
He says, Foluco, we need a light up here. Can you get something?
What's laying around on the boat?
Well, there's rope, and there's rigging and pulleys and things, and all of there are no scraps of wood because you were able to shape it all together.
I use light on the rope, and then I throw the rope up there.
Okay.
How
So,
long is the rope, by the way?
It is a 50-foot rope.
The entire 50-foot rope is illuminated.
So you now have a lit coil of rope that's going to be lit for the next 10 minutes?
Let me check. A 50-foot long rope made out of light. That's awesome. I was hoping you'd say something like that. Oh, which tab is it? It's this tab. Okay.
Oh boy, that was terrible.
Light.
Are you rebooting now, Marcus?
Yeah, so my computer just barely started up and I'm trying to get back onto Roll20.
It is
Okay.
10 minutes per level, so it's 40 minutes.
All right.
So it will last
So
a long
there is a
time.
pile of rope on the deck, and it is glowing brightly. Oh, come on.
50-foot lope of light. A lope.
Okay.
A lope of light. It's a lope of light.
Hatching dragons.
Oh, is that what your startup message is?
What?
Yep.
Wait, what?
So loading, hatching dragons.
Wait, how'd you get
roll
it to
20.
say that?
It's just loading on the loading screen right now.
Oh,
Okay.
Discord. Oh, Discord is saying that. Okay.
No, not Discord. Roll20 is saying that.
Oh, I thought your like actual PC was saying hatching dragons.
Yep.
Woo, excuse me.
Yep. So I'm coming over here next to you.
All right. There is a pile of rope on the deck that is glowing brightly and illuminating the main deck.
Hey, Sheik,
Oh.
you might want to grab that with.
Yeah, and Sheik says, yeah, that's a great idea. So he goes over and he grabs the rope and brings it up on the upper deck.
50-foot rope of light. That's great.
Upon doing so, the upper deck is more brightly illuminated, and you can see another skeleton off on the western side. This one is headless and lying there.
How much would
Very
a
violent.
50-foot coil rope weigh?
Oh, probably between 5 and 10 pounds.
50 feet of rope
Yes.
would weigh far more than 5 or 10 pounds.
Oh, it depends on what it's made of.
Is it like silly string?
No. It's not one of the big thick ropes. This is more like a climbing rope.
Maybe like 20 pounds, but I couldn't see like 5 or 10.
All right. So, as the illumination comes up on the upper deck, you can see that on the south end of the ship are a series of cabins. And in between, there is a very narrow hallway.
Hmm.
Okay, and Sheik is going to bring along the rope. And as he brings the rope closer on the deck, you see further down this hallway another skeleton. But this one is leaning against the wall.
That's
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? Renji, I need you to give me a spot check. Oh, very nice. Okay, Renji, you can see that this particular skeleton is actually holding a shield and wearing a helmet. All right.
Screen is not loading.
So, okay, now I need you to stop for a second, Renji.
The heck?
Now go ahead and move forward, but then stop there. Okay. As you approach, the skeleton suddenly becomes animate and swings a sword at you in your surprise. But since you already knew that it was there and it was armed, you are able to avoid a surprise round, but it does get a strike at you. Okay. You jump back just as a rusty blade clangs against the armor that you are wearing. It does no damage, but you realize that this skeleton is not dead, or at least not lifeless.
Keep.
Okay? The skeleton squares off against you, and coming in behind it, you can see off down the hallway there are several more.
This is probably why we kind of need our healer with us.
Okay, so
That's why I
Renji,
said we need our healer.
can you guys go ahead and roll for initiative?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Doo-doo.
Hold on. I need to pull up my character sheet.
You what?
Just a Discord, don't worry. Just posting memes.
Is that what you do when you're bored?
Well, that's what I do when, I'm not on screen and cuz I'm on a different map. It's these four people, right? So I'm just listening and posting memes.
I'm actually role playing in another chat. That's what I'm
Oh, are
doing
you?
right now.
You're so meta. Huh. You're
So meta. All right.
The mo for RP chat.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay. I had a bunch left over from. Okay. Do. 25, 12, and 19. Okay, so. And
I don't think we're gonna beat these guys that easily because we don't have any arcane items. I didn't rest enough to get my ice bolts back.
Oh, no, you did, because while Foluco, while
Oh.
he was forming the boats, it took several days, and so you were able to recharge everything.
Okay. So then I ready my ice bolts.
Indeed.
Indeedy doodah.
Nothing beats sitting in your room eating from a jar full of kimchi.
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 아, 너무 맛있어.
Wakarimashite?
아니, 한국어 있지. 일본어 아니야.
Yeah, you've already gone beyond me.
Yeah. I was
Konnichiwa.
saying I'm speaking in Korean. I'm not speaking in Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
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 Oh?
So what's happening?
That's Japanese.
Chi-chi.
I mean,
that's
if
probably-
you want to learn,
Look at
some
you.
Mandarin, go talk to
Oh, go talk to
Nero.
it's yeah,
He
Leia's
speaks
husband.
Mandarin.
Yeah.
His
yeah.
husband.
Okay, guys.
지가 뭐야?
And
지가 뭐요? Actually, I probably shouldn't be speaking in Panmar. Or, sorry, in slang. Because I was speaking in slang.
all right. While the skeletons are coming forward, but they do stop short at the rim of the light. They seem to be afraid of coming into the direct light. So, emerging from one of the cabins, you see an archer that comes
Oh.
and flanks you from the side and fires an arrow right at you, Marcus.
Oops.
Keep in mind, it's only 30 feet to the side of the boat if you want to call for help.
Oh, and Marcus, you have been tagged. You have been tagged.
Hold on.
Okay, Marcus, you have taken 3 points of damage.
Oh, okay, not much.
Not too bad.
But
All right, Renji, it is your
hey
turn.
guys, help!
You're not on the
Being
side of
attacked
the
by
boat.
skeletons.
You're too far away.
Really?
So, if Marcus, if you're going to yell out like that, they can hear you.
Oh, we can?
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
It's not too far down to
that
the other
far.
side.
Oh, okay.
Plus, it's open air.
It is. That music is a little bit loud. Let me turn the music down a bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I look at Loose Fang, at the group, that direction. No, but I'm gonna say, look at the skeleton back, because moving skeletons, skellies.
Okay,
What?
so what do you want to do, Renji?
I just say there's a warning thing, you know.
So he's saying basically, watch out for the skeletons that you thought were already dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
And I'm gonna charge our attack.
Okay, who are you going to attack?
I'm gonna charge. That takes a few rounds first.
Okay,
you said
charge
Jar Jar.
must be in a straight line, so you can charge this one here.
I just gonna charge and stand steady.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm standing still on wait before someone's like 1 square before in front of me.
Oh,
He's-
so you're going to wait until someone is in front of you?
He's postponing
Charge
his move.
No,
So
I'm just charging.
Huh?
You
I
know,
don't understand.
Like charge attack without attacking. Right.
Oh,
Oh, he's-
okay. When you say charge, you're what you mean is you're readying an attack. Because when you say the word charge, I think you mean you're running forward to hit somebody.
No.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
If
So
you're wanting to do that, you usually say, "I am readying my attack."
yeah, I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
to ready an
it's-
attack.
it's-
Okay.
It means the same charging attack, like
Like anime. I get it. I get it.
yeah, like
Yeah.
powering up an attack.
Well, in English,
So-
if you'd say that, it typically means like you're charging like a battery or something.
Yeah, like that.
I get what you're saying though. So Renji, you're going to say if someone comes into range, then you're going to attack them.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then we're going to take you out of the initiative order for now.
Yeah,
And
it takes a full turn. It takes a
Yep.
full turn to charge. Anyway, yes. Charging.
Whatever. Okay. So, Sheik, seeing that Marcus was hit by this archer, he is going to return fire. Do.
Hey, guys, we're up here. Help! We're being attacked by skeletons.
Okay, Sheik. To his surprise, his arrow goes between the ribs of the skeleton, embeds itself there, and the skeleton does not seem to be harmed at all.
Oh boy.
Okay, Foluco and Mira, you can hear what's going on. So at the end of this round, you guys can roll initiative and join the battle.
They need to roll the.
Well, they do need to climb the ropes, yes.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
So these aren't showing any form of like life bars or HP. So
Oh, yeah. Well, not yet.
that's what I'm wondering is if we're actually going to be able to beat these guys, or if we're going to have to require some form of magic casting.
Well, Sheik just fired a piercing arrow at it, and it didn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right. So this skeleton actually moves forward and does come within range of your hit, Renji. So if you want to attack now, you can do so.
Not now. No.
Not now?
Not now.
Okay, so you're
It's an
not.
attack of opportunity, man.
Well, not
No,
yet.
No,
It just came into range.
range, not attack opportunity, basically.
So if it were to move here, then it would be an attack of opportunity. But it didn't. It's not moving into the range of the light. It's staying in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but it is able to reach forward its rusty blade and take a swing at you, Renji.
I have a shield, so.
Yes, you do have a shield. So we're going to see if that is able to protect you.
Reflex stop.
Yeah, the shield is able to block the rusty blade, and it does no damage.
You
So
I'm
go ahead.
I'm kind of curious. If they don't like light, what would it happen if you touched one of them and made them glow?
What you mean? Wait, you
This
cast
is-
a light spell on the skeleton itself?
Heck yeah! Would they like freak out and start dancing or something?
Yeah, you don't know.
They would have
don't
to.
know.
They would get a chance to resist.
Yeah,
Get up
they're
here to cast that, then.
yeah. Let's get up here and find out. Okay, go ahead, Marcus. It's your turn.
I'm gonna cast my 2 ice bolts at this guy. See what
Okay.
it does.
So go ahead and give me 2 ranged attack rolls.
Ooh.
All right. You are, in the darkness. You are off balance, and both of them strike the cabin wall, but do not hit their target.
So if you
But you do leave 2 large areas of ice on the wall.
so if you break off a skeleton's arm, can they put it back on? Or would-
You don't know. You've never tried that. You want to try that?
I'm not there yet. I'm just
Hey,
curious
Marcus, do you want to move at all?
because, if you think
Okay, we're
about
gonna
it
move.
scientifically, we can move our arms because of our muscles.
I am gonna
So-
move closer to the.
Don't,
the
don't
light.
don't think about that round for now.
Yep.
May-
Okay.
Maybe they have like magical muscles.
So I am going to roll. Where are my physical dice? I think they're in the other room. All right, I'll just roll it here.
You can also just roll.
But then that means if you break off their arm, then they have to have some way to heal the ligament that keeps their arm
Oh.
attached to them.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
All right.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Oh.
I just did something terrible, didn't I?
Oops.
Okay. Where did my hammer? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. You're starting to speak my language. That's all right. Marcus, there is another archer emerges behind the warrior and takes a shot at you because it has a clear line of sight.
Wait, is there a way that we can control these undead and make them our own little army?
If you practice necromancy, then yes. Otherwise, no.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay,
How do you?
thank
How does
goodness.
one start practicing necromancy?
Marcus, this arrow it frightens you. It actually deflects off of your tunic, but does no damage. You're worried that these guys are pretty accurate for skeletons.
So how does one get into necromancy? Is it like?
First, you have to be evil.
Oh,
Loose Fang, it's your turn.
Let's. I'll move there and then swing at the archer.
Okay, go ahead and give me a melee attack roll. No, there is a glancing blow across the shoulder, but again, the skeleton does not seem to be harmed at all.
No.
Yep.
rip its limbs
Okay.
off.
So, Foluco and Mira, go ahead and roll initiative. It is now 2.
Wait, we're joining now? Okay.
If you choose, you can hear Marcus calling for help.
You're going to have to roll us onto the other screen for us to do that.
That is
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That is correct. You do have to do that, don't you?
Yeah,
So-
or you can just keep on this screen.
You know what? Let me roll initiative for you, and I will bring you in. One moment.
Okay. If we can make the climb check.
Yes, that is true.
Or you could just try taking 20.
Take 20.
Not in the middle of combat rounds, no.
Okay.
I wonder if you can weaponize a slinky.
That was one of the most random things I have ever heard.
Think about it. How would you do it?
Very coyfully.
Probably.
Very coilfully.
Wow. The bad thing.
I mean, you could probably use it as like a strangling device.
Don't forget Squeaks.
Yep, I'm putting them on there. So I've got him selected, and I lost my initiative button. There it is. Okay. So, Loose Fang, after you try and strike at the skeletal archer, it takes its bow with both skeletal hands and tries to smack you in the face with it. Come on, where's my dice roller? There it is.
Wait, so would weaponized slinky just be razor wire?
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea, Foluco, but we're not going to do that just now, okay?
Okay.
So, Loose Fang, you are easily able to duck as you see it telegraph its strike, and it does not do any damage. It withdraws into the darkness. Renji, it is now your turn.
Hello,
gonna-
darkness, my old friend.
I'm gonna charging again.
So, which means
What?
So basically, I a double effect. I get with it.
So,
I get what
okay.
he's saying. He's
now see,
prepared.
Renji, when you say you're charging up an attack, you're not going to be any stronger the next time you try and strike. You don't have it. You don't have the ability to strengthen your attack by waiting around.
Oh, yeah, charge like if you look at the special text. Charge is no skill, so feet, so I can do that.
Okay, charging is a full round action, allows you to move twice your speed and attack during the action. A charge is when you are literally running at your opponent to try and strike at them.
Oh yeah,
That's what a charge is.
okay.
So, in order to do a charge, you need to run in a straight line.
Okay. I move to this and just to this space.
All right, and then are you going to strike at this skeleton here?
Yes, just
What?
hit the skeleton
He's trying to make sure that it's not going to get up.
and throw it on the sea.
All right, so give me a melee attack roll.
It's lying down, right?
It is, yes.
So I don't need to do.
Yeah. Well, you're in the middle of combat rounds, and it isn't moving. So, but yeah, just go ahead and give me the melee attack roll anyway, and let's see what happens. Oh my gosh.
And I gonna do a throw. I can throw it in the sea.
Okay, so you bring both hands onto your blade and haul it over your head and down onto the skeleton.
Skill.
Roll for damage. So it's going to be a D10 plus your strength bonus.
What was again?
Your strength bonus is now 5.
Wait. Here's an odd idea. What if they're...
Holy shit! Okay.
Wow.
No, was the wrong dice.
No, did you roll it? Oh yeah, you rolled a D20. You're supposed to roll a D10.
Oh.
That's even better. Yeah. Okay. Okay, your blade comes down onto the skeleton and cracks it into several pieces.
Basically, obliterating.
It truly was dead in the first place.
So it
So
was not animated.
No, it's not.
here's an idea that's just like, I guess, fourth wall. What if they're not actually skeletons and they're actually people, but there's like some kind of weird spell where they think we're skeletons?
Like
Well, now that would be really creepy, because
Yeah.
then you'd be killing innocent people.
I know,
that would be
right?
fucked up.
That
to
would
be
be
honest,
so
like-
screwed up.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
so messed
Sheik
up.
is actually going to follow this one into the darkness. And he is going to take his short sword and try and hit this skeletal archer.
Oh, and Mira, if you don't want to do a climb check, Squeaks, you could just hold off till after Squeaks' turn, and Squeaks could just lift you up there.
Yeah, but Mira,
Yeah,
it is your turn, Mira.
You can also just wait turn those.
Yeah, if you want to do a climb check to climb up on the boat, you can go ahead and do that now, or you can wait for Sir Squeaks.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for Sir Squeaks because he has a more reliable climb check.
Did you just
Okay.
your propose your turn, right? Extend, like.
Yeah,
Wait.
she's delaying her turn to allow Sir Squeaks to have his.
Sir Squeaks grabs Mira and lifts her up onto the boat.
Okay, give me a strength check from Sir Squeaks. Mira is quite light to begin with, so it's not going to be too difficult.
So even with the bad dice.
Oh my gosh, yes, definitely.
So
Okay,
even with the bad dice, it will work.
so Mira, you are raised bodily, and you are plopped down unceremoniously onto the deck.
Oh, well, at least I'm here now.
Plop.
All right,
Plop.
so plop.
Plop,
Plop.
I'm here.
Okay, and there is Mira. It is your turn, Mira.
With no health bar and no aim.
Give me a freaking break. Come on, I thought I set that up.
We're
I think
Okay,
it's just because there's a custom icon.
There you go.
yeah. I'm gonna move down by the combat.
Okay, so you have 30 feet of movement, and each one of these is each one of these grid spaces is 10 feet. So you can run,
You just run
but
basically
if
to
you're gonna
this.
run, then you've got to run up those stairs, and that's gonna take a climb check.
But there's stairs.
Yes, they are stairs, but you're at a full run. I'm gonna see if you're gonna trip on the way up the stairs.
Okay, fine.
You can do it. It's not gonna be too tough, but there is the possibility that you could trip.
She rolls
Yeah.
a 1.
That you're talking to the cleric that got a 1 on one of her climb checks.
And-
This is
and-
also true. So what do you want to do?
I'll
Oh.
try the run. If I trip, I trip. I guess.
Okay, so go ahead and give me your climb check. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
See?
I could just imagine like Mira just like plopping down like a plushie, just like rubbing her eyes, and then just like Stefan runs over the stairs and like.
But you can reflex. You can do reflex.
So okay. See, Marcus, you just gave me this vision. You're right. A plushie plops down on the deck, begins to get up on its little stubby chibi feet, and starts running to the stairs and just kind of falls flat on its face on the stairs.
Yeah, that's me.
Yep.
That's me.
So Mira, your movement stops right there on the stairs, I'm afraid.
Oh well. It's progress.
It is progress.
I know the name of this episode.
What?
Flop.
GDP?
Trippin'
Yeah,
Plushies.
plop. Plopping plushie.
Trippin' Plushies.
Trippin' plushie. All right. So the skeletal warrior is biding its time. It actually delays its action. So Marcus, it is your turn.
Right.
No, I don't think so. He's at a dance.
Hold on.
Yeah, Nathan is at a dance right now.
I'm at D&D.
Yep. The other Nathan.
Brother Nathan's in Texas.
Yeah, my son Nathan is in Texas.
Yeah. And my uncle Nathan is in Washington.
Wow, there are so many Nathans. It's making my head spin.
I know.
We shall rule the world.
So Marcus, it is your turn.
Wow.
What are you going to do?
Alright, I'm gonna do another ice bolt at
At what?
this
At
guy.
at the warrior.
At
Okay.
the skeletal warrior to see if it does anything.
Okay, go ahead and give me 2 ranged attacks. Ranged touch attacks. Oh, that's 1. And oh my gosh, well done, Marcus.
Yes,
Hey.
about time.
Both of those ice bolts embed themselves into the bone of the skeletal warrior, and they definitely do damage as you see the splash of ice covering the areas where it hits. Go ahead and roll damage for both of them.
I can
So
just
D6,
imagine.
right?
Yeah, D6 plus 1.
I can just imagine these like little ice needles being thrown into the skeleton's like bones, and then like
And then
tendrils of
Like
ice
Sky-
just like
Like
shoot out of the
Skyrim.
bones. Like
Like Skyrim effect where you throw the ice balls.
Oh yeah, that's true. That I didn't think of that at all.
Like I just did it. I abused it because like it's like overpowered. It's like really good animation to use Skyrim.
Okay, I need Loosefang, Renji, and Marcus. Give me spot checks.
okay, hold on. Spot check.
wait, I know this song.
Yes, you do. What is it?
It sounds like have you ever seen the old like animated Sinbad?
No, that's not what it's from.
I know it's from like D&D's fantasy background, but still, it sounds like that song from Sinbad.
Believe it or not, this is a Blizzard track. This is from Heroes of the Storm.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, so what is it that we see?
You do not.
Well, Renji sees something.
Nope, Renji does not.
I did throw 20.
He gets it.
Yeah, I know
He got
you.
a natural 20.
I know you threw a natural 20. You still don't see it.
What?
So you need more than 20.
It's
You
a
need to get more than
sneaky-
20 to see this.
Wow.
Weird.
Wait. Can wait. Can Squeaks? Wait, nope, because 40. Gotcha. Never mind.
Yeah, Squeaks is not close enough.
Squeaks would see it.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right, so
it did do something, but we don't know what.
that's correct. You don't know what. So, Feluco, it is now your turn. Do you want to do a climb check? Sir Squeaks is not there to help you.
Having heard the plea of his allies, he longingly looks at the side of the boat, says a quick prayer to nature, and then tries to climb.
And slips back down the rope once again with nerveless fingers.
Oh boy.
Squeaks, can you help me out here? All right. Marcus, you are still in the line of sight of this archer, and it is continuing to fire at you.
Oh boy.
And this time, it is a hit, and it might be a critical.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
What's your armor class?
16.
Okay, that is barely not a critical.
Okay. Oh.
But it is a hit, and you take 4 more points of piercing damage.
Oof.
All right, Loose Fang, you are up.
Let's see.
Now, Loose Fang, if you were to move there, you could hit this archer.
Yeah. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Check this one.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Alright. Does he see what kind of damage the ice bolt did to the skeletal warrior?
The warrior does have 2 large patches of ice over it where it was hit, and in fact, its sword arm is slowed because it's covered in ice. All right, Loose Fang, you bring your crook down, and even though its sword arm is slowed, the shield arm is not, and it quickly brings up its shield to deflect your blow.
Yeah, not doing so hot.
Okay,
Oh boy.
So the archer once again withdraws and fires at Sheik. Oh, and I think that's a hit. Yes, Sheik
Yeah.
is also tagged, and he takes damage from a piercing arrow.
Ooh.
So Sheik has taken 4 points of damage. All right, Renji, it is your turn.
I move to this square.
Yes?
Because you do putting your shield in the ground. No. I'm gonna use the asset to pierce, to like snipe.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna use acid to like shoot this
He's
direction.
gonna try and do a breath weapon act.
Oh,
Yes.
I see what you're saying. Oh, you're shooting acid that direction.
Yeah, like
Okay.
to the skeleton and the archer.
Okay, so you're going to try and hit both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, then give me a ranged attack roll. All right, and if you
Just,
can hit the warrior, then I will let you roll again to try and hit the archer as well.
I'm on the one tap page.
Okay, the acid actually hits the warrior's shield and burns
Alright,
a hole through it, but
I-
it does not do any damage. What?
I did. But I aimed at the head, not at the shield.
Well, what I'm saying is,
oh, yeah.
what I'm
You're
saying is,
saying you
it's
missed.
trying to defend itself. It brought up the shield,
Oh.
and so you were able to melt a hole through it, but it did not succeed in doing any damage to the skeleton itself.
It's even
All
it's
right.
at least for future damage.
This is true. So that is going to weaken its shield because it's now full of acid. So you've iced and acid this skeletal warrior. So all you need now is lightning and fire.
Or just an hit.
Yep. Sheik is chasing down this skeletal archer into the cabin.
Pew.
So, I imagine
Boom, boom.
that skeletal warrior's tripping balls right about now, isn't he?
Well, it's far enough away from the light that it's not freaking out about that, and it doesn't seem to mind that it just got a shield full of acid.
That
Acid
right
joke.
over your
Yes.
head. Okay.
Oh, I get it.
Tripping balls.
I get it. All right. So Sheik is going to attempt to smack this skeletal archer with his sword.
Yes.
Well, at least we're not rolling fours.
This is true, but that's still not
Yep.
enough.
Derek,
Yes.
turn this on.
The what?
I send it.
I see it. Oh, you want me to change the music?
Yeah, because it's really epic. Just the begin's epic.
I hear ya. All right. We're gonna keep it the way it is for now. All right, Sir Squeaks, do you want to try and go get your master?
Yes, he shall. Always one to help someone in need.
All right, so go ahead and give me a strength roll for Sir Squeaks.
Do you hear any music?
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so Foluko, you are also plopped onto the deck.
Plop.
Okay, Mira, it is your
Probably
turn.
That is signified. Okay.
Yes, Mira. Now, yeah, having rubbing your nose from hitting the staircase, you're able to recover and enter the fray.
Okay, so I'll move up the rest of the way. Another 30.
Okay. So there appears to be fighting on two fronts at this point. So which one are you going to go help out?
I'll go here.
Okay. So you can see that Sheik is squaring off against an archer, and he hasn't been doing very well. He actually he is bleeding a bit from an arrow
Okay.
Bless spell.
Shush. I'm gonna summon magic stones.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, go ahead and roll a d4 to see how many you summon.
Just one, like, no
Yeah,
additives or anything.
No added, just a roll of 1d4.
Oh, just one.
Okay, so just one this time. Okay, so on your next turn, you can throw one.
Yay!
Yay, one magic stone.
One magic stone.
Yay. All right, Loosefang, you are in range of this warrior's rusty blade, and it turns to swing at you.
Swing bada, swing bada.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
You can't. Just don't roll.
It's good I
So,
didn't over my
that Loosefang, I
body.
don't think that's a crit. Nope, yep, that is a crit. Against armor class 14, yes, that is a crit. So you have taken double damage from a rusty blade.
No, my favorite
Oh.
not bard.
Ah, shoot. Now I gotta deal with tetanus.
Okay.
Oh.
You're dead.
Whoa. Loosefang, you just took
He's not dead.
18 points of damage.
Do we
That's
have to
the
take
most
him to
damage
the
you
vet
get.
now?
That was a significant hit. Almost
He's not
enough to bring
dead,
you below
though.
half. No, it's no.
Yeah.
It's almost enough to bring him below half, but not quite.
It's
Yeah.
a
I was
large
about to
chunk.
say,
Holy crap, you got a lot of health.
But
he's like
Loose
33 health, I think, is his max.
Loosefang, you need to roll a fortitude saving throw, otherwise be poisoned by iron oxide.
Ooh.
Rusty. Do you
That's
want
good
to
enough.
lick my
That's good
rusty
enough.
spoon?
Good.
Okay, Marcus, you just saw your friend take a nasty hit.
Well, I don't have any more ice bolts. I don't know what else I can really do.
You can aim an arrow.
Well, I can. Hold on. That's 20 feet.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna
do
move
that.
over here, and I'm going to. Okay, I'll just do a pull out my short sword and hit this guy.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a melee attack roll.
Melee.
Wait a second.
Okay,
I've got a question, Tarek.
yes.
If I had touched the boat itself and used light, would the boat itself have become light?
It's too big of an area, no.
Oh.
No, just a small part.
Okay.
Yep. Just a spot. Since the rope was coiled up, you were able to light the whole thing.
Okay.
So, Marcus, that does look like a hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. It's going to be a die 8 and add your strength bonus.
8 plus 1.
Okay, 9 points of damage. All right. You are surprised that as you slash your sword, again, it goes in between its ribs. And even though you do feel the impact, the warrior does not seem to be affected very much by your blow.
What? But that gave him 9 points of damage.
That's what you rolled, yes.
But defense, like
Yeah.
There's something more going on here that you're.
Yeah.
So you saw that he took a little bit of damage, but not the full 9 that you thought he would take.
Guys, remember that old saying, sticks and stones can break their bones.
Oh!
I mean, I have magic stones.
Didn't say anything about swords in there, did it?
Wise words, wise words.
So, what if I insult it?
then it wouldn't hurt it.
See?
Because words don't hurt.
Yep, words don't hurt.
Ooh.
Unless you're a bard.
Okay, Mira and Loosefang, I need you guys to give me a spot check.
I'm a bit preoccupied with the sword inside.
You are.
Yourself can't do it.
Renji, actually, you're close enough too. Give me a spot check, Renji.
But I guess it helps.
Dang, you are on top of things, Loosefang.
Including endangered species.
Renji, Mira, also very nice. Okay.
Should I do a spot check? Or...
Nope, you are not close enough, Marcus.
Okay.
So nothing happens.
So, Mira, you are surprised to see coming up behind you a skeleton slinking around on all fours on the deck, trying to sneak up behind you.
Nah, that's rude. You never sneak up on a woman like that.
Name and HP, Derek.
Not yet. Name, yes.
You know you can just enter the heal bar stuff without showing
Okay.
that data.
So it actually, it with a rusty, wicked-looking dagger, it stabs at you, Mira.
At least it's not a rusty spoon.
No, that would hurt worse.
Ow, what?
Salad fingers.
What? Why?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
no.
Oh no.
Okay, Mira, you have been tagged by a rusty dagger.
How mean.
So not only do you take damage, 4 points of damage, but you also need to roll a fortitude saving throw to see if you get rust in your bloodstream.
Tetanus,
Tetanus,
Tetanus.
gangrene.
lockjaw.
There you go.
Yeah,
You
you're,
wish-
you're talking to a kid that does a lot of like that stuff, so I know a lot of medical jargon. It's great.
Indeed. Oh, so you know what the old no, that's never mind. That's not tetanus. That's tuberculosis. Never mind.
Dysentery.
Oh,
Wow.
Mira.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, Mira, you have been poisoned.
No.
Our healer,
our healer.
healing.
Ugh. Yes, she does.
I wonder how an entire party of clerics would fare in a D&D campaign.
I think not far.
Well, no, clerics actually they can wear heavy armor if they choose.
But I think
And
they
so-
didn't go far.
You remember Brother Zachary?
Oh yeah.
No, he was a cleric. Okay, Mira, for the next 3 rounds, you are going to take 1d4 of poison damage, unless you can cure the poison.
Okay.
You know
So
what I
at the beginning of your turn, I'm going to be rolling a d4 damage.
You know what I just realized?
What did you just realize, Feluco?
If we clear all the skeletons off the ship and we go to Port Sheridan, I wonder how much this ship would fetch.
You're saying you would sell it?
Sure.
Yeah,
Imagine the
actually get us some
money.
Good money.
You know,
Might
that
actually
may be
get us
true.
a really good price.
Or we could like barter it off into like a shipping company and like make stock out of it or something.
Well, you don't know what its cargo is.
Well, who cares? We can like figure that out when we get to Port Sheridan.
That's true.
We can
When
like
take it over, you can.
we can like register it with like a shipping company and make like 1,000 gold a month or something. Who knows?
Assuming you can take
That's a good
ownership.
investment.
It's
If we
ours.
can-
Okay. Foluco,
we
it is
might
your
need Brother
turn.
Thomas to, we might need Brother Thomas to deal with these skeletons.
Can I see what's going on up there yet?
You are on the lower deck. You can't see what's going on.
Okay.
So if you want to use your a move instead of your standard, then you can move up there. Yes.
Get it.
Okay, you are up there. It is now his turn.
And I didn't have to do a climb check because I'm not tiny.
Hey.
Was that a short joke?
Yeah.
Oh, how rude.
Do we have some Derek, do we have a short fuse?
Ah, oh,
Hey. I may not
Renji
be
pulling the
short.
puns. In fact,
May not be
Renji,
short, but I don't like short
just
jokes.
for that, Renji, the archer is going to shoot at you.
Wow!
Well,
I just tried to play along with puns.
you just happen to be in its line of sight.
Ah, yeah, true. That's like, yeah. But,
DM's like, haha, knee slap, now you're gonna die.
ooh.
Oh, it rolled a natural 1. Renji, you with your shield are able to easily deflect the arrow, and it bounces off harmlessly.
What, no critical one? It bounces off harmlessly and goes back and shoots itself in the face?
I don't deal with critical failures. Not with this. Because if I give critical failures to enemies, that means I have to give them to you as well. Whenever you roll a critical 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, please no.
And that's really it's a fun killer for the party.
It also special with bad dice.
See, the reason I stopped doing that, I used to do that, but I stopped doing that when a guy actually broke his favorite lance.
What?
He was he was charging on horseback, and he had his lance, and he was, that was his favorite weapon. He literally broke it because he rolled a natural 1.
Okay, I get why. Like,
So I don't want to do that to the players anymore.
like you don't want to do it to new players.
Oh.
Okay, Loose Fang, it is your turn.
I guess I'll just go after the skeleton warrior again.
Hey, see if you can hit it. Sticks and
hit the
stones.
attack.
Sticks and
You can hit
stones.
the acid throw, please. The shield, the acid shield.
Oh. Oof.
Yep.
Sorry, guys, I'm not playing.
So, but yes, actually, believe it or not, Loose Fang, he deflects your blow with his shield, and you can see splinters of metal peeling away from his shield as you do that. You think if you hit it a few more times, you'll be able to break it. Because it's been weakened sufficiently by Renji's acid. All right. Coming into the fray, we have
Skeletal archer.
Against Sheik.
As long as it's not a skeletal dragon.
Don't give him
Oh,
ideas.
Dude,
Don't give ideas.
what if there's a skeletal dragon downstairs in the ship and we could like make it our pet?
wow.
Oh boy. Ugh.
Okay, just a second, guys. Let me see. Wait a minute. Oh, I've got the wrong tool. Okay.
Whoops.
Hey, I'm curious, Tarek. Would
Yes?
these skeletons be confused and maybe think I'm one of them?
Ha!
No.
It would be if they trusted their eyes, which, wait a minute, they don't have eyes. Oh, never mind.
Exactly.
Yep.
Just
Well,
use-
they don't have a
don't
nose
care.
either, so they can't.
Listen to me.
Well, I don't know how they can sense you because they don't have noses either.
It's some weird, probably blind sense thing based off of like magic or a crop like that.
Okay. The archer, backed against the wall, swings his bow into Sheik's face and connects.
Ooh.
Oh, I got a babing. And another.
And Sheik only takes 2 points of damage, but it does surprise him. Renji, it is your turn.
We're gonna move forward and just.
Okay, it's hacking time. It's hacking time.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the. Can I use the feet? This.
The what?
The Sunder feet.
Oh, you're gonna try and break his shield completely apart.
No, I'm gonna aim at the sword.
Yes.
Want-
Oh, are you gonna hit his sword?
Yeah. If
Okay,
the shield's already. 1 hit.
All right.
Why not aiming? Why not just removing?
All right, let me reveal what Renji has decided to do here, guys. He has taken the improved Sunder feat, which gives him a plus bonus if he actually attacks the weapon or shield that the enemy is carrying. So he now has a plus 13 to hit.
Ooh.
So roll a d20 and add 13, Renji.
I will do the advanced dice for this.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, now look at that. He rolled a 9, add a 13 to it, it suddenly becomes a 22, and you have struck his rusty blade. Roll for damage.
Die 10 with 5, right?
Die 10 plus 5.
15.
Here comes the big damage, guys.
10.
Okay, 10 points of damage. All right, the rusty blade, it is already pitted and rusted, and as your hand and a half sword strikes it, the blade snaps in two and falls uselessly to the floor.
Oh.
The skeletal warrior is now completely disarmed.
Not disarmed, has a shield.
No, well,
Brother Thomas, I guess, climbed up.
Brother Thomas has joined you on board, and he actually is yelling at you guys, running forward, saying, "Hey, don't use blades! Don't use blades! They resist any slashing or piercing damage. Turn your blade sideways. Hit it with the flat of the blade."
Ah.
But,
Ha ha ha! Oh,
need to do
I
this
get
check.
it. So does that mean I could like go up to the skeletal warrior and like slap him with both my hands?
You could do that. Okay, Sheik.
Do we need to do a listen check because of the distance?
Yes, in fact, all of you Foluco, you are enough away that you can hear it just fine. The rest of you do a listen check to see if you actually hear what Brother Thomas is trying to tell you.
I will review this one.
Hold on.
Just
Oh, come on. Please don't do this to me, no.
Sheik hears it. Loosefang hears it. Renji,
Okay,
you
hold
did
on.
not hear it.
even with that second twice.
Yeah.
Haven't.
Un momento, por favor.
Marcus, you
Okay,
also did
not
not
hear
hear
it.
it.
Dang it. Loosefang, you want to fill me in on what you heard?
You
No.
can relay. You can relay it. Well, he kind of already tried to tell you, sticks and stones.
You gotta use blunt force on skeleton.
I think about it, I'm like, ah!
I heard it.
I'm gonna love this. As I
Yeah,
crack
Mira,
my
you
fist.
did catch it. You can hear Thomas's voice, and and it's something you grew up with, and you're familiar, so you're able to catch it out of the din of battle. Sheik,
So I listened to. Sorry, go ahead.
Sheik definitely heard it, and Mira, you see him take a look at his short sword, and he turns it in his hand, and then swipes at the skeletal archer.
Who
Oh,
what?
come on. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes. And he smacks the skeletal archer across the head with the flat of his blade and does how much damage?
Ooh.
6 points of damage. Finally has damaged the archer. And he looks back in satisfaction, and he says to you, Mira, "Where did you dig up that fossil? I'm glad he's with us."
Okay.
Sir Squeaks, it's your turn. You've got 50 movement or 40, Sir Squeaks?
You mean 80?
Oh, 80 when you're in the air, but what about on the ground?
I think it's just always in the air.
On the ground, it's so 40 in the air, 20 on the ground. As a full turn, it's 80 in the air or 40 on the ground.
40 on the ground.
Basically this.
So you can go up to 80.
Hmm.
Quick little bugger.
So if I go 60, can I ram into this guy?
Yes,
you can
actually
just-
you can. That would be a charge action, and you do have a straight line to him because you're in the air.
Boom!
Actually, you could just like pick him up and drop him into the water.
No, if charge is like
That would
running,
require grapple, and I can't do that yet.
but,
Yep.
but you can
Ah,
charge.
that's true.
But,
Hold on, go ahead, Renji.
You can charge like to Myra, so because Myra gets an attack of opportunity automatic. Because she's like in the line of sight, so skeleton will bounce against her.
If Sir Squeaks is pushing him, then
If
yes.
it's-
What he is
if it-
what he's doing here is he's not actually trying to push it. He's trying to dive and bite.
Ah,
So go ahead and give me a melee attack roll for Squeaks. Okay, you're able to land on the skeleton, but your teeth are unable to find any hold, and you can't do any damage. But you are on top of it.
Is it on face down or face up or what?
No, it was on all fours to begin with because it was trying to backstab Mira.
He's just sitting on him.
Okay.
That's great.
okay. Roll for damage, Eric.
No, that was not a hit. He did not do any damage.
Oh no, I did not mean for that. I mean for the other turn.
Okay. So, Mira, I'm rolling a d4 to see how much poison damage you take.
Ah, shoot.
Okay, Mira, you have taken 3 points of poison damage. You have 2 more rounds of poison, unless you can cure it.
Great.
Does she have a Can she have
Yes,
a 42
actually,
saving
right-
throw against that?
What you can do, yes, and thank you for reminding me. Roll fortitude to see if you can shrug off the poison.
There's poison in the bloodstream. It's a potion in the blood.
What?
There's a potion in the bloodstream, like the.
The poison, yes. Oh my gosh, Mira, very, very nice.
How can you have off a potion if it's in the affected?
No
Very,
poison for
a
me.
very hardy constitution, and you are able to purge the poison from your system. You are no longer poisoned. Very nice.
Thank you. Now I am going to throw a stone at the jerkwad behind me.
Or you can just.
Or you can just
grab
shove it at its
see.
face since it's like
Okay.
incapacitated.
Or you grab it off you're grabbing, or you just throw it in the water.
Now, Mira, you are in melee range, so if you throw it at him, you would take a pretty bad penalty because he's right there in your face. So
Wait, what?
Because he's right there in your face, and so if you trying to do a ranged attack when he's right in front of you.
Yeah.
So you're going to
Okay.
take a penalty to that if you want to do
Or
that.
you do something else, or you just.
Or you can try and hit him. Just do a melee attack with your dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my dagger, the blunt
Okay.
side.
So yeah, and you did say you were going to turn it to the side. I thought that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
No, wait.
Nope,
Yeah.
afraid not.
Get away from me.
Okay. So Renji, having destroyed his blade, he rushes forward and tries to
why standing
bash you
fight,
with the
Terek?
shield. What?
Why are standing fighter in the turn order 12 when the warrior when the skeleton?
Yeah, I know it's poorly named. I'm sorry. It's
Okay.
warrior and the
I-
fighter are the same thing.
Yeah, true. I'm just like bugging.
Yeah, I noticed that a while back.
Yeah.
Okay, so Renji, he is trying to shield bash you.
I gonna shield, yeah, defense shield.
Yep.
What do we need to roll again?
No, he's rolling to see if he actually hits you. And no, he is not able to hit you.
Do I get an?
Yeah.
Do I get how do you call it? Like because he's attacking me like a knock.
No counterattack until your turn.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Marcus, you are in range and you can hit this guy if you wish.
Well, taking Loose Bang's information, I crack my
Oh.
knuckles.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
didn't.
love this.
Derek, I didn't
Man.
parry.
Hey, hold on, Renji. It is Marcus's turn. Wait till Marcus is done.
So
Go ahead, Marcus.
So taking the information that Loose Bang gives me, I crack my knuckles, saying, I'm gonna love this. So then I start grappling Skeletal Warrior.
Okay. So you are.
Yeah! What?
I'm sorry, I haven't seen the roll yet. Just a second. Okay, go ahead. Oh, you're gonna try and grapple the guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
Nope. Yeah, you are not able to get past his shield, and in fact, since the shield is still covered in acid, you're hesitant to try and actually grapple it for fear that you might get acid on you.
Yep.
You can.
Hey, the rogue is determined to take you down, Mira, and it swipes you at you again, once again with the rusty dagger. But this time is unable to do any damage.
Oh.
Okay, Fuluko, what are you going to do?
Oh, wow, this battle's taken on for quite a while.
Not particularly. This one's moving a lot faster than last time.
This is
True.
like it's like an 1 hour busy, 1 hour time in combat. Without
More like an hour and a half.
yeah, like without bad dice effects kick.
Sorry, I was muted. I was trying to say I was going to grab the rope and then run at these people.
So you're going to pick up the rope and run at the group of skeletons.
Yeah.
Okay. So which way are you going to run? Because if you're carrying that big pile of rope, it's going to weigh you down. I'm sorry, it's bulky, so you can't really like push your way past people.
I'm gonna go right here first.
Okay.
Wait, what happened to the skeletal rogue?
He's there.
Why isn't he underneath Squeaks?
He's not.
Right there, he moved.
He
saved.
moved.
Oh, well then I'm
He
gonna
moved
go
because
20
his
feet
turn
this
was
way.
before you.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go
He
20
can't
feet.
move Sir Squeaks. He
I'm-
just moved Sir Squeaks from here.
Yep.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. I'm gonna move here,
Yes.
and I'm going to do a two-handed attack.
Oh, are you carrying the rope with you or not?
Well, I'm carrying the rope with me to right there, and then I'm going to do a two-handed attack. I'm allowed to let go of stuff.
Well, okay, so you're picking up the rope, bringing it over here, and dropping it, and then attacking?
Yeah, can't I?
The-
I don't have to pick up the whole bundle. I can just pick up one part of it. It's a 50-foot rope.
This is true. Can you find the end of it in all of that mess?
I just grabbed part of it.
Okay, so you're gonna drag part of it with you.
Yeah. And if I grab the end of it or not, so what? Who cares? I'm just gonna start dragging it.
Okay, so go ahead and move over,
Yeah.
and then I will do this.
This?
Oh, that works too.
Okay.
That actually works a little better than what I was planning.
Oh, what
So
the
go ahead and attack the rogue. You have a flanking bonus with Mira.
It's not direct. It's not diagonal.
And what's the flanking bonus?
You get +2 temporary bonus to attack.
So that's 15.
Yeah.
Yes. And even a 15 is not quite enough to do any damage to it. All right. Okay. So, Renji, you can see behind the fighter in front of you, the archer is doing something rather unusual. You can see that it is mounting 3 arrows into its bow and is beginning to pull back 3 arrows.
Okay.
On the next round, it's going to release them.
Oof.
Ooh.
Okay, Loose Fang, it is your turn.
Those things you can move to this with 2
Uh,
turns.
just-
That's a wall. It's a wall there.
Yeah.
So there's a wall.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
It's like unclear.
So yeah, Sheik and the archer are inside that cabin space.
I'm gonna just keep attacking. Well,
Okay.
I say attack.
Let me do this to make like sure.
Wow.
Like.
Oh yeah,
Make
okay.
sure it's like a wall. So
Yep, that is a wall.
Take
It's-
another
it's
whack
not-
at the skeletal warrior.
it's just not good visual because of the pixel quality.
Loose Fang, that is definitely a hit. Give me damage roll. Now, also, Loose Fang, since you have not moved, do you want to take a full round action and do a flurry attack?
So
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, then you get a second attack.
Let me do that one real quick, just to see if it hit.
just do for damage.
Nope, second one does not hit, unfortunately. However, go ahead and roll damage for the first one. I see what you're doing, Renji.
I did not that. That was not me. I did only the down one.
I did.
Okay. Oh, that's Foluco. Okay.
Yeah, just saying.
All right. So, Loose Fang, are you rolling for damage? Oh, there you go. Okay.
Ooh,
Nice
that's good.
hit. A very nice hit. In fact, that's enough to bring it way down. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So, Loose Fang, you have actually chipped this thing's rib cage and broken off several ribs, and
Yes,
you
it's-
can tell that it is
I know
suffering.
that.
Is the shield broken?
Wait, say that again, Loose Fang.
I was just saying, I know that.
Breaking ribs?
Yep.
Question: is the shield broken?
No, the shield is not broken.
I chose to hit the thing instead of action.
Yep. He was able to get past the shield with his crook staff.
Ah, okay.
All right. Okay, the archer actually is going to charge. It's not charging, but it's actually approaching Mira so that it can hit, because it's not able to use a ranged attack with both Sheik and Mira there, so it's going to try and push its way through Mira. Mira, you're getting attacked by someone. He's actually swinging his bow at you, trying to get you out of the way.
Does
But-
Sheik get an attack of opportunity out of that?
She does not, but Sheik does, yes.
Okay.
Because moving and turn square.
Correct. And Sheik does hit, and he does do damage, again with the flat of his blade. For a 7-point damage. Very nice.
You
Okay.
know, this kind of reminds me of that one part of Final Fantasy IX where you're in that dungeon, and the lower the damage is on the weapon, the more damage it actually does in game.
Which Final Fantasy was that?
Number 9, it's the reverse dungeon. So
Okay.
there's a chest like off on the side at the very beginning of the dungeon that has like a level 1 dagger that does 1 damage, and it basically insta kills everything.
Wow.
That's broken.
Okay, Mira, you're getting swiped at with a bow. Unfortunately, it's very clumsy. And you are not hit. Okay,
Archer got hit below at half damage. Does he?
Yep.
need
These
to,
are
do
animated.
fortitude things?
These are animated skeletons. They do not have the health thing because they really don't have a will of their own.
Okay.
Go ahead, Renji.
I'm gonna cleave.
Cleave. Who are you going to cleave to?
The skeleton in front of me.
Oh, you're going to try and chop him in half.
Are you
Yeah.
that emotionally attached to it?
Oh, Feluco.
It gives when hits and dies, it gives an extra attack opportunity. It gives an extra attack.
I
extra
was
move.
I was trying to be funny.
I just imagine him taking off the head and just like sticking it in a jar. And
Go ahead, Renji.
the
Give me
head
a
in the
melee
jar.
attack roll.
What?
Melee attack roll, Renji.
Sorry.
Hit?
No, that is not a hit. Unfortunately.
Anyways, I was just gonna say, like, I could imagine him just like putting the head like in a jar
But I have one
and just
attack.
like having it still be alive and moving around.
I
Yep.
have one.
And whenever you tap on the jar, it's just like.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Stop
What was
there.
that, Renji? Sorry?
I've still one action.
Please shut
right?
up.
You can move, yes.
I can make from the move an action, an other action.
You have a move action. You do not have a standard action.
But can it convert, right?
You cannot convert a move to a standard, no.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna back away
Okay, go ahead and back away.
because I saw what the
You
archers
saw
doing.
what the archer's doing. Are you going to inform your buddies?
No.
Oh, you're not.
Well,
Okay.
thanks.
So Renji saw it, but no one else saw that this archer's got 3 arrows knocked on his bowstring. Okay, Brother Thomas rushes up the stairs. And he calls to you, Mira. Mira! Have you tried turning it?
Turning what?
These are undead abominations. Use your holy power.
Healing.
Don't have it memorized.
Oh yeah, you can heal skeletons to death.
Okay, so
Is it right? What I'm saying? I'm right.
I'm looking at your character sheet for a second, Mira, just to make sure. Yeah, you have the turn undead ability.
Okay.
But Derek, is what I typed correct?
Just a minute. So, this link right there, Mira,
Yeah.
go ahead and pull up that link and take a look.
But is what I typed correct with the logic?
What did you type?
Just above your link.
I'm looking. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's not what he was referring to, but yes.
Oh, so it's not a spell; it's a standard action that they can take.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Clerics have the ability. Clerics and paladins have the ability, a certain number of times per day, to actually turn undead, which can cause them either to flee or it may actually damage them. Okay, Sheik. He's going to sidestep over here, and I need to sneeze.
Bless you.
Why did you say bless you?
Woo! Oh,
Why did you say bless you? Because
it is. It's like
it's
saying
so holy.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit is more acceptable to say.
Yep, but it's
Oh.
in the United States, it's the same thing.
I know, but it's like I'm
In,
just messing with like.
Yep.
Okay. You know what it means, so I don't need to explain it.
Yep. All right, so Sheik actually pulls around the archer from the back and flanks. And again, with the flat of his blade, tries to smack the skeletal archer from behind.
I can't wait till this battle's over. All this bone.
Oh, you got
this
plenty of bone.
all this bone you can grind into tea.
Oh, why would
Are you gonna
waste
make
it
tea
like
out of
that?
it? Oh, wait a
Ew.
minute! I forgot the flanking bonus. That is barely enough to hit it.
Well, I know that's actually what the ancient Chinese did to a lot
They
of
made
their
bone
ancient.
into tea.
So, yeah. So
But we don't need a whole
historically,
history.
well,
All right.
historically, there was British explorers that recorded that the Chinese would take these ancient bones, which had recordings on them, grind them up, and make them into special kinds of teas that they would think would actually be have healing properties.
Oh.
But that would just cause calcium buildup in your gut.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which,
Mira.
didn't help
In
it
front-
at all. So, yeah.
Mira,
take it
in
how you
front
want.
of your eyes, Mira, you see the skeleton that is trying to push his way through you, collapses in front of you and falls to pieces. Behind him, you see Sheik winking at you and saying, "Let's do this."
Ooh. But it's his turn, right?
So is that a wall that is behind Sheik, or is there a doorway there?
There is a wall behind Sheik.
Just to make it, yeah. You're thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know, Brain. What we gonna find a tutu at this altitude?
I mean this.
Banky and the brain.
Brain, 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 brain. Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Sheik has finished his turn. Sir Squeaks, you are up.
Sir Squeaks is mad that his pillow has left him. He's going to try to hurt the
A pillow, sir?
He's gonna hurt the skeleton for leaving him. His feelings are hurt. 1 second.
So he's gonna do another dive in at the skeleton.
No, he doesn't have to. He's right there.
He's right there. Yeah.
Flanking bonus, loose fang.
Oh.
So, Sir Squeaks, yep, you've got a flanking bonus with Loose Fang. Go ahead. So, did you add in the 2 for the flanking bonus?
No.
So that would end up being a 17,
Yep.
and that is a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
All right. 1d8 plus 4.
Derek, I think on something, but I sent it in private because. Oh.
Okay. So Sir
Six
Squeaks
damage.
has finally succeeded in applying some damage to this guy.
Well, it's the
You
first
also-
time he tried.
You also could count pound it.
Yep. All right. Mira, you also have a flanking bonus with the rogue, who is now pretty much surrounded. So if right now, if you wanted to throw your magic stone, you could probably do it.
I'm gonna try and turn him.
Okay, go ahead and give me a ranged attack roll, and then add a +1 to it because your stone is magical.
What?
Well, no, I was gonna try and turn him, not.
Oh,
Turn.
you're going to do the turn. I'm sorry. I thought you were going to. Okay,
Yeah.
so for the turn. All right. So to do a turn. That's right. Okay. What you do is you roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier.
Which is a 0.
Okay. So then just a regular d20. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
In that case, yeah, that would turn an undead that is up to level 6. So that is enough.
So
The
what
ro-
levels is
the-
it? What
The
levels is it
skeletal rogue suddenly he looks upon you and recoils in horror. And now between your turning and the light rope that has been pulled up behind him, he has nowhere to go but through Brother Thomas. And he struggles to get away in fear.
Before the attack happens, or
No, it's the turning, it already happened.
okay.
So he actually runs into Brother Thomas and can go no further.
And gets an attack of opportunity.
Actually, Sir Squeaks, Loosefang, and Foluco, you all get an attack of opportunity.
So all three.
All three of you guys.
But you need to roll for Thomas. Right?
I'm sorry, no, Brother Thomas does not get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So, Sir Squeaks, that is a hit. Foluco, go ahead and roll to hit.
Loosefang. Yeah.
Foluco does not hit, but Loosefang, you get an attack of opportunity.
Already made it. I miss.
Oh, yes, okay. So, Sir Squeaks, go ahead and roll for damage again. Wow.
Nice.
11 points of damage.
That is impressive. And it takes him pretty far down, but it's not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. Sure
Not
you
quite
are.
dead yet. I feel happy. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure you are.
The skeletal warrior
You're dead.
does something unusual. The four of you who are nearby him, you see he plants what is left of his shield down in front of him and actually crouches down behind it. Revealing behind him the archer that now has 3 arrows knocked to his bow.
They need to spot check, right, to see.
No, we don't see it.
archer.
Now they can see it now that the warrior has ducked.
I mean, this. To see this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yes.
Like, because they are at the corners.
Renji,
Wait,
trust me.
So the 4 of us over around here or over here?
So it would be
This
Marcus,
one.
Renji, Foluco, and Loosefang. You can now see that the archer has 3 arrows knocked.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Marcus, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Hey, could you highlight the walls to the left of the archer?
Yes.
Or at least this part.
I was
Because
thinking about trying to punch this guy in the face, but since he's crouching down, I could possibly move
you can hit the shield.
this
Thank
way.
you.
You
Well-
can hit the shield, you know?
True.
You can,
Right, shield.
yes.
There's still
The-
acid on it.
The fighter is in full defense at this point, but if you hit his shield, you might be able to break it.
Because of the acid, still.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll punch it. So
Okay.
it's just gonna be a melee attack.
Yeah, it's gonna just a melee touch, so it'll be a lot easier to hit.
Okay.
In fact, that's all you need is a 12. I was just about to say you need 12.
You roll
Okay,
the
Okay.
spot.
so what you do is you roll a d4 and add your strength bonus to see how much damage the shield takes.
4.
Nice.
All right. A large chunk of the shield has broken away, but the main structure of the shield is still barely intact.
Are you sure you want to continue fighting, dude?
They are not living, so they can't answer.
Okay. The rogue is trying to push through Brother
I
Thomas.
was being sarcastic.
I was
There we
being
go.
sarcastic. So it is trying to push through Brother Thomas. And it actually
Works.
it has sliced Brother Thomas across the side. And Brother Thomas, wincing in pain, moves out of the way, and the rogue pushes past him.
Attack of
And so
opportunity
Squeaks
from
gets a-
Squeaks.
Yep.
And Foluco? Yes, Squeaks and Foluco. And Brother Thomas, I need to roll how much damage he takes.
Because he is then out of the 10 squares. Because
Oh, 6 points of damage. Oof.
Yep, Brother Thomas, and he has to roll fortitude to see if he gets poisoned.
Oh no.
Oh, but yes, definitely. No problem, no problem. Okay,
Hit
so I need
with potion.
Foluco and Sir Squeaks. Neither one of you hit for attack of opportunity. All right, so the rogue is
What-
taking off. For Foluco, it is your turn.
Okay. How far can I go with the rope? How much does it impede my movement?
All right, you don't know. You could continue pulling on it, but you don't know when the mass is going to pull into a knot, and you're going to end up pulling the whole coil.
You can also just pass it on to Loose Fang.
Okay,
You can also just give to Loose Fang.
yes. So
Patching it on.
as I'm passing Loose Fang, I drop the rope and say here. I'm going to move here, here, and then there.
Okay.
You go to an
And
exchange.
as I move
This
against
here is a
this
solid
wall, I then place my hand against that wall, use wood shape, and slam that wall into the archer on the other side, into the other wall.
Wait, what? Oh, you're actually trying to push the wall. You're trying to push the wall this way.
Basically, I'm sandwiching the two walls with the archer in between.
Okay. That is a very interesting attempt. Let me look.
We're basically gonna crush the skull from the wall with blind aiming.
Yep. And
Okay.
the duration, it does say instantaneous. 10 cubic feet plus 1 cubic feet per level, instantaneous. I will allow it.
14 cubic feet of
14 cubic
wall.
feet of wood. So what are you you're just pushing it forward? Is that it?
Yes, it's going to collide with the archer and the other wall. Basically, it's going to open up a doorway in front of me
it makes all
and
the door.
squish the archer between the two walls.
Innovative, I must say. Innovative. Okay.
No.
Since you are blind and you don't quite know where you're aiming, I'm going to have you do an attack roll, but it's not going to be a difficult one.
Okay.
You're doing this blind, but you have a general idea. Ho, 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 ho! Oh, there it is, folks. Okay. Loose Fang and Marcus and Renji, before your eyes, the hallway slaps sideways.
Like this.
The wood reshapes itself and forms over the skeletal archer, crushing him against the side wall. I am going to roll for how much damage this actually.
It's probably gonna kill him.
Okay, Foluco, what's your strength bonus?
1 because it's a 13.
Okay.
So I basically the most damage output basically with strength.
Okay, it actually does 12 points of damage to this to the skeletal archer, and it disappears from view
Because of the wall.
because it is now covered by the wall.
Or is in the wall.
Yeah.
Ow.
So he's still alive, but covered up by the wall.
Okay.
You don't know. You saw it get crushed by the wood, but then you can't see it now.
Cool. Can
That's
you do
smart.
me a favor because of OCD? Could you make the walls a little bit more clean?
I tried.
Just a minute.
Okay.
I
Thank you.
tried. Like,
Just
I
so we
just-
have a better understanding of what's going on, because yeah.
yeah. It's hard to like get that good.
All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually open that up.
So basically the whole wall got turned.
You have just made your own doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good, Derek. That's good.
Okay.
Like it's just about the idea to get like there's a wall.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yep.
a clear wall.
Okay, Foluco. That was your turn.
Mhm.
Loose Fang. You are actually rather amazed at what you just saw, but all you can see now in front of you is a shield with a skeletal warrior hiding behind it.
And the shield is like damaged.
With
The shield is very badly
flanking
damaged. Yeah.
bonus.
Is
You
there
don't get, you don't get oh yeah.
Go ahead.
is there enough rope that if I were to swing, I'm thinking of wrapping it around my fist.
Yes. Yeah, you could do that. You could
There's enough
scoop it up
slack
and
that
wrap it
it's
around
not
your
like-
fist.
And there's enough slack that it won't affect like I. caught.
You think so. You don't know for sure, but you think so.
Then that's what I'll do.
Okay. So you're gonna drop your crook, wrap the rope around your hand, and try and strike this guy with a roped hand.
Well, I don't really need to drop my crook. I'm just gonna the hand that it's in. I'm gonna twirl it around.
Oh, I see.
And punch at him with it.
So you're offhand. I get it.
Well, I don't really have.
Yeah,
But
true.
yes.
You know, yeah, you technically don't have an offhand. All right, give me a attack roll, and because you have the rope, the light rope wrapped around your hand, give yourself a +2 to hit. Oh my gosh!
Oh, no,
Wow.
I did have literally in mind it's going to be 22. No, 23.
Yeah, Loose Fang, that's excellent. Go ahead and roll for damage. Okay, now, in addition to that,
Because he's guarding.
well, he is guarding, but I mean, the guarding only made it so that he had extra armor class, but even the 23 would have to overcome that.
Yeah.
So 4 points of damage, and I'm going to roll. Just a minute.
All for. Oh, and he moves. And because Loose Fang moves, he gets an attack of opportunity.
No, hang on. Wait, whoa, sorry about that.
I think that's not the intention.
That's not what I meant. Okay.
Oh, that. Makes sense.
All right. So the warrior takes a blast of light in its face, and it cowers, but it does not flee.
Okay, so can
All
I?
right. It is now your turn, Renji, and Loose Fang is in the way.
Can I push? Can I charge?
Charging has to be in a straight line.
It has to be straight.
It's straight. Yeah, like you did also count this as flanking, like with this. So
He
Now,
said
what I'm saying is,
He's
to
in the
do a
way.
charge, you have to have like a runway where you can
Oh.
run and pick up speed in a straight line.
can I push
Right.
Loose Fang outside?
So if you want to push Loose Fang out of the way, you can try that. Yes.
Or I just get yeah.
but if
do
you're
it.
going straight, you're going to be going straight into
I mean,
this
just
wall
gonna.
right here, and not.
I mean, just gonna push away. Like,
So you're going to try and push through Loose Fang right now.
yeah, not.
Okay.
Push him
Loose
to
Fang,
the side.
if
push
you
aside, not
so
like
Loose
guarding.
Fang, hang on. Loose Fang, if you're willing, you can allow him to push you, and it won't require any rolls.
Very well.
But I still can attack.
Simple. Please.
Yes.
Or you could
Yes.
just go around
And you can
him.
push him away, and that would be your move action, and then you would get the attack
Attack.
action.
But you better watch out for this rope.
Yeah, still.
Simple please would be nice, Renji.
Right?
No, Renji does not say please. He just does.
You could just
Yeah,
go
just,
around it.
I'm just confused now. By the way.
That's
Just
fine.
saying.
Things have happened to him
Oh,
too.
lol. Because I make the thing. It's like I've lost control about it.
All right, Renji, give me an attack roll on the warrior.
Yeah.
Or
give
do
me
you
a
want
sec.
to hit the shield or the warrior itself?
Well, itself because.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Yes, that is definitely a hit. Roll for damage.
5-6, right?
You're hitting the shield?
No,
No,
he's
I
hitting
hit
the skeleton itself.
Okay.
Guy 10 plus 5.
Yeah, D10 plus 5.
He's dead.
He's gonna
7 points, and yes, that is enough to kill it, Renji.
He is now turned into dust.
Yes, he
One
crumbles
bite of dust.
and his helmet rolls away.
I'm gonna grab the remainder of the shield and like throw it in the sea.
That
Smart.
yeah, because it's full of acid. You don't want that hitting the deck.
Juist. Before it like falls on the ground. Do I need to roll a saving throw, like to not get
No,
touch the acid part?
because you use the acid and your fingers are covered with scales. You can touch it for a second without it doing any damage to you.
Oh yeah, I have immunity. Yeah, like.
All right, combat has completed. Well done, everyone. The rogue is the rogue is running. It is not fighting.
Why would it run
So
away?
you guys can choose if you want to follow it, but it is running away.
I'm gonna run.
We should
after
probably stop it.
Hey, tackle.
Chase after you.
Okay, just a minute. Okay.
Okay, I gonna move forward and just gonna pierce the skeleton that's like in the wall still, like to check if it's alive.
All right. So wait, where did you go, Renji?
He went underneath the Skeletor. He's trying to check to see if the Skeletor Archer is still alive or dead inside the wall.
Yeah. Okay. Renji, you can see what looks like a solid wooden wall, but it is warped in very unnatural ways.
So I can like stab it.
It is covering the hallway. You cannot get through.
I cannot go through, but I still can push sword in the.
Well, yeah, you'd have to push your sword through about 2 inches thick of wood.
Faluko says, just break it open, dude.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sir Squeaks, can you give me a grapple check?
He did.
He did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss that?
Yeah.
I did miss that. Okay, yes, you are able to get on top of him, and it is feebly trying to struggle under your weight.
Alright.
I'm
gonna punch him.
I can do biobrace.
Okay, go ahead, Reggie. Marcus, you're going to just try and crack its skull.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. It is incapacitated. No need to roll for attack.
Okay.
Go ahead, go ahead and just roll your it would be a D4 for a punch and add your strength bonus.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's 5.
Yes. With a fierce and furious strike, you crack the skull of this rogue and it collapses and stops struggling.
Alright.
Well done, everyone.
I show up just as he does that, wrap the rope on.
Can you get rid of the turn order for a moment?
Okay, I thought I already did, but... Oh, is it still there?
Yeah.
The box is still there, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Anyways,
Oh,
I
no.
go over to help Brother Thomas. Are you alright, Brother Thomas?
He is wincing and clutching his side, but he looks up at you and he nods. Yeah, I've had worse.
Back.
I'm gonna do a heal check for Thomas.
Okay.
Can I see into this room?
Yeah.
Yes. Let me reveal that room to you. And at the southern end of that room, there is another wall.
Okay.
Okay, Renji. Renji,
So
smash!
there are more cabins further back onto the south end of the ship. And so, Renji, are you going to try and smash? Okay, Mira.
I just gonna look at the corner like.
Yep.
Okay.
So yes, Mira, that is definitely enough. You can bandage him up and stop the bleeding.
Renji,
Yay.
smash.
Now I just control of the object, not like of the wall.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're doing, Renji.
I still like control of the object at all.
There's nothing to lift.
There's nothing in there.
It's
You
a
don't see it?
solid wall.
We don't see this.
I do see that, but that's not something you can move.
Yeah, but I still control of the object.
Yeah, can you let
What?
go of it? Please? Thank you.
All right.
Now, are you going to smash this wall, Renji?
You can try and break through it.
Or just gonna lose Fang, can you move the wall? Because he did.
not there. Goosefing's not there.
He's talking
over
about
here.
me.
He's talking about Foluco.
Foluco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Foluco.
Yeah.
Hey, I made it. You break it.
What?
You can also move the wood.
The thing is, he doesn't have another casting of wood shape.
Oh.
He has to rest and rememorize it.
And even if I did, I wouldn't waste it just to move the wall back out of the way.
Alright.
I must say, Foluco, that was a very clever use of that spell.
Yeah, it was clever. Really clever.
All right.
Alright.
So, if you guys can succeed in breaking through that, you can see what is beyond.
Can I do it with an attack, with a simple attack roll?
Yeah, you can. You can try chopping through it with your sword, or you can try bashing through it with your shield.
I tried a strength check if that helps.
Yeah, well, pushing on the wall with all of your might. It is a 2-inch thick wooden wall.
I also need to do a strength check to we're gonna double up on the shield basically, or.
Okay, so you are assisting, Foluco, you are assisting Renji in this endeavor to try and break through it. Okay, so Renji, the two of you, Foluco and Renji together, taking your shield and you bash into the wall and you succeed in breaking away a large chunk of the wall, enough so that you can see through it.
So basically remove the wall, or.
No, you've made a hole big enough to reach your arm into.
Okay, so like this.
Now you can reach your arm into it, you can shine a light in it, you can't do anything else.
Okay.
You'd have to break it further.
Okay, just then again. Same thing again, right?
So go ahead. Okay, so Foluco, Renji, give me strength checks one more time. Marcus, what are you trying to spot for?
I'm just gonna look up here on the front side of the ship.
Okay, on the front end of the ship, Marcus, you make a curious find. There is yet another upper deck in the front part of the ship, and on the front part of the ship is a large hammerhead shark skeleton that looks to be in pristine condition.
Ooh, me want.
So basically, an other fight there.
Yeah.
Okay, accompanying it also on the front upper deck, there are several other human skeletons that are lying motionless, but you are watching them with caution because you don't know if they will get up.
Poke him.
He's gonna poke it with a stick. Okay,
Pull out
Reggie.
my spear and start poking at them.
They are inanimate as far as you can tell.
But you
So-
still do the attack to crush it.
Yeah, Renji, with another mighty blow from your shield, you are able to crack a space large enough in the wall that someone could crawl through it. You're too big, but Mira or Sheik might be able to get through.
I gonna call to Sheik because closest.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
just keep banging at this wall.
So you're gonna let Sheik try and get through?
Yeah, just gonna do like this.
Oh,
With,
go did another strength check.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
then I just gonna also do it again with the strength check.
Okay, so Sheik is actually gonna back up while you're doing. Okay, kaboom!
It's open.
It is open, and you can see the following.
I move forward with the shield prepared.
Okay,
Ready to defend shield.
in front of you, you can see the shattered remains of the skeletal archer lying on the floor. It is actually broken in several places, and yet it is still trying to move.
Smash its skull in.
Ooh,
Oh,
we see
because-
something.
attack.
Yucky.
Attack.
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead, Renji.
This.
You just smash
Yep.
it.
I will reveal just a moment.
Yeah. Because I did go in thread square, right?
You like?
Did I move in thread square, Derek?
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying.
He's asking
Yes.
if you moved into a third square, and the answer is no. It's crawling on the floor away from him.
It is broken in several pieces, and it is still moving, but it is largely ineffective at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
I gonna look. I gonna move at this to check if it's dangerous sneak attack.
Right. So thank you for whoever's putting the wall out.
It's a smart. I think it's one of the smartest ideas I had for in the sessions.
Ooh, look at
Okay,
this.
Renji, you have come into one of the cabins to find a large pile of sparkling jewels and golden coins on the floor.
Ooh.
Are there?
You do not know, but you figure that this ship must have been involved in some sort of piracy, and this is where they were keeping the treasure in this rear cabin.
I gonna say to Fuluku, if
Dibs on some
like
of it.
to use like a check on the item on the stuff.
Okay,
Fine, I use a detect magic.
Because
Okay.
because you don't know if the treasure is cursed, like as a
Yeah.
fact.
so no, to find if a treasure is cursed, a curse will be magical as will regular.
What?
Both
You
feel that
cut
they are
out
magical.
halfway through.
I'm sorry.
You cut out halfway through.
A magic object and a cursed object will both show as magical. You won't be able to tell the difference with just a detect magic.
All right, well,
But still,
I still
I
use
just-
detect magic to see if there's anything magical there.
Okay. From underneath the pile, you can see there are at least 2 auras of magic underneath, and you don't know what they're coming from because they are covered with gold and several jewels.
So I say there's 2 magical things there. Don't know if they're cursed or not, but dibs on
Gonna
one of
walk
them.
back. Gonna walk back, like to not tear it.
I snap
Reggie is cautious.
I snap a bone arm off of the skeleton, and
Oh, so rude. So rude. It was trying to use that.
hey, I
He's
give
not
it
using
away.
it anymore.
As it looks back up at me like, hey, I was trying to use that, I glare back at it like, oh, I'm going to be using way more of you later.
Oh, wow.
And I use his arm to poke around inside the treasure.
Okay. You move several piles of golden coins and several valuable looking jewels. At the bottom of the pile, you see what looks to be a rod that is made of solid iron.
Don't want that.
One
then.
of the magical auras is coming from that rod. That rod is approximately 18 inches in length, and it is about an inch thick, and it is perfectly cylindrical. Except at the end of it, there is some sort of red protrusion.
I use the arm and I kind of like scoot the rod to the left away from the pile, and I keep prodding through the pile.
Okay. The other item that you discover inside the pile is a dagger
Yeah,
with a jeweled hilt.
I scoot
this
that to the
dagger
side
is-
as well.
Ooh.
This dagger looks to be like it might be ceremonial in nature, but the blade it looks to be well forged, like it was made for combat. So somehow this is a jeweled dagger that has been used in combat, and it is magical. You don't know anything more than that.
I scoot that to the side as well. Anything else inside the pile that may be?
Other than that, all you're finding are valuables, golden coins, jewels, dishes, goblets, things that would be found in a pirate's booty.
Cool. I lay on the pile of gold now that the magical things are.
You're
all
gonna
out.
lay down on it?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
you don't like metal though, do you?
no, you don't, and this is mostly metal.
I put the arm underneath me.
So it's true, Foluco. You don't like metal, and this pile is almost made completely of metal. So I wouldn't do that.
But money.
He
Plus,
still
you-
wants the money.
Anyways, so
I may not like wearing it,
both
but
Lusping and I are up here. What do we see?
All right, one moment. Let me do some cleanup over here.
Okay.
Although, isn't it about
Yeah. All right, so Loosefang and Marcus up on the fore of the ship. At the very front,
The prow? Is it?
the fore, the prow, yes. The bow is also called the bow.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought the bow was the back end of the ship.
That is the stern.
Oh, okay.
The back of the ship is called the stern. All right, at the bow of the ship, you can see the helm, and still with one hand clutching a handle of the helm wheel is what can only be the captain of the ship.
I go over to it and take my stick and poke at it.
Yes, the arm collapses, finally loosening its grip on the helm.
Well, now we know what's above the boat. Don't know what's below the boat. What's your take, Loose Fang?
I
Should
don't
we
know.
go below?
We've already run into a few reanimated skeletons. I don't know if we should risk going down by ourselves.
Right. Before we do go down, let's try and see if we can get all these skeletons. Maybe take them off the boat.
Throw
off
them
the boat.
overboard.
Yep.
What
So
about
we're
the
not
shark
dealing with them.
skeleton?
I don't know. I have a feeling Luco might have a problem if we got rid of all of his skeleton buddies.
Well, I mean, just like all the other skeletons that are laying about. This one,
I think
this one, this
we
one,
could do that.
and that one. All right.
So you're gonna pick up the humanoid skeletons and toss them overboard?
Yep.
Give him a burial at sea.
Heave ho!
Heave ho! I pick up the captain, toss him overboard, and give him a salute.
Don't you dare get rid of that shark.
Sayonara.
So
I look at the shark and just be like,
we'll leave that one.
we'll leave that one for Boluco.
Yeah,
I'm sure
and
he
if-
wants it.
And if it's alive, the last thing we want is an undead shark trying to eat us.
Oh, yeah.
All
I
right,
go running over to Brother Thomas saying, hey, you know any healing spells?
Please. All right. So, at that, on that note, we will complete it for today.
Okay.
Well done, everyone. That combat event went significantly faster.
Yep.
Yep.
And now you've got some wounds to lick, and you've got some treasure to count.
Says
Oh,
who?
Derek.
Well,
Wait,
Yes, sir.
wait. I do
Reggie's turn.
I do one thing. I want to split up the gold with Fuluku to like share it later.
Yeah, well, while there's still nobody else, we're totally splitting up some gold for ourselves.
For like
I'm
split
pretty sure Sheik would actually want some of that.
No, but I mean for later with the group to split it up.
Okay.
Split it up with the rest of the group.
Yeah, sure.
Take it all now and
Don't-
split it later.
Don't mind that we already took, our share of the portion before you guys knew what was left.
Yeah.
Before we even knew that it was over there, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Sheik
we-
knows it's there. Foluco
We also-
and Renji know it's there. The rest of you.
We also split it with. We also give. We give also to Sheik some.
I
like,
wave at
in the
Sheik
shout.
with the skeletal arm instead of my own arm, and I'm like, hey, how about we divvy this up before everybody else gets here?
Wow. Okay, guys.
Find some places to hide it.
How much gold do we get?
We can see who the chaotic characters are in the group.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I know.
It's going to take a little time to count up this gold, but it is a significant amount. It is easily over 1,000 gold worth.
Wow. So basically, splitting the money with the 3 people was basically.
Your share is going to be at least a couple hundred each.
Oh.
It's gonna be pretty nice.
Playing.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, with that, have a good evening. I'll end the stream if nothing else comes up. Nope.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night,
Okay.
people.
Good night, folks.